phone so I can get chat open. Godfather Part 3 was... I don't want to call it a chore because I liked it in the end, but it was a lot to sit through.
Hey, Michael, how do you feel about playing more Silent Hill games?
I'm okay. I'm open to it. I didn't just get rid of
I asked because a new trailer came out for the new game, and I need to tell my wife.
No, I accidentally got rid of React.
How dare you?
So I gotta open that up, gotta open up OBS, and then I have to open up this game.
Is it cool if I'm not super cool today? Super polite? Is it cool if I complain a little bit today?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I normally try to stay positive, but today is one of those days where you got me in the kind of a bitchy mood, so...
You can be a bitch, it's alright.
That's my normal state.
What do you want to bitch about?
I really hate people that that will complain about anything positive. Like, some person's doing something on YouTube and they're like, oh, well, you're not real. It's like, shut up, go away. Go do something. Go touch grass, please. I watch a podcast called Kit and Krista. You know, they used to do the Nintendo Minute. And I hate to talk about actual YouTubers in general because it's not my business. Like, I'm not saying this for their sake. I'm saying this for my sake of where there's it's one comment that's like, oh, well, you guys are just fake, whatever. It's like, who cares? Shut up. Go away, please.
I mean, I had a comment recently. I did my very first block on Spiny Norman.
Oh, wow.
And I normally don't block people. People can leave a mean comment on my video and just kind of suck it up. I don't... But I guess my new standard now is you're allowed to be stupid with good intentions. You're allowed to be, smart with bad intentions. Song for Hire video is a great example of that, because I get a lot of people shitting on me for my interpretation of the ending of Season 4. But if you're stupid with bad intentions, I might just fucking block you. Because I had someone go off on me saying, like, oh, this is just a bunch of random opinions. One, wasn't random. I talked about the show in order. Opposite of fucking random. There was a fucking structure. You're a fucking idiot. Two, they ended it by saying, but whatever gets you your ad revenue, bitch, I've been working at a loss for 15 years. You are not allowed to use that critique against me. If you went to my channel and looked at how some of my videos perform, you would have known that. So all you had to do was click on the fucking channel to know what you were saying was fucking bullshit. You're a fucking asshole. You're fucking blocked. You're gonna dismiss me like that? I'm gonna dismiss you like that. You're not allowed to comment. You're the only person who's not allowed to comment anymore.
You know what's funny about that is I know people don't like it when YouTubers talk like this, but I will say that, like, one of my biggest issues is when you go, it's a bunch of random shit. I will tell you honestly, yeah, what we do is a bunch of random shit.
You just described what a fucking video is.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's structured, mind you, yes, but, like, it's still just talking about random shit. The stream is paused on my end, by the way.
The stream is paused?
The Discord stream.
Oh, wait, you know what? I'm not sharing the right thing. And there's Kent Weed.
Hello. But anyways, I feel like that's kind of the issue, is that people will talk shit, and it's like, I get it, it's fine to talk shit, but there's a point where it's like, why? Like, if you're gonna be that, like, stupid, you know, or not even stupid, if you're gonna, like, leave a comment that's like if you can leave a comment where you're saying I don't enjoy it, which is fine, you could, if I'm wrong in the video, tell me I'm wrong. I even really ask for that. But if you're gonna say something like, oh, it's a bunch of random, shut up, go away, do something, go sit down, go touch grass, something, come on. Like, you do not, and the thing that's funny about that is that, according to YouTube, it doesn't matter if it's a bad comment like that. The fact that they even commented, one, it helps you, right? Because it causes engagement. And two, it's like, you took the time to say this, like I care enough, right? Like, yeah, I'm upset. I will be upset. But the part of me also goes like, yeah, but this person still wasted their time to be an asshole.
Sure, yeah.
No, I've had some people who like, wow, you left this comment without watching the video at all, didn't you?
I still remember if yours, Matt, because I think it's the only time I ever got like angry on your behalf. Was just like during the fucking Video Matt Presents saga. Where
Okay, well, that was something different. That was just people mistaking me for someone else.
right, but no, but like the thing is, there was someone who kept fighting you on it, like saying, "No, you are that Matt." And I just remember reading that comment. It was just like they said, "Oh, well, how come this, and this?" It's just like, listen to their fucking voices, you. It's.
You can't even say that anymore.
It was just like, oh my god, it was like the most infuriating shit ever. It's just like, no, you are.
Spiny, you can't use those words anymore.
You are objectively fucking wrong, you fucking idiot.
People will go to any lengths to be right, even if they're
being
not.
wrong.
Even being wrong.
So hard.
My biggest, you didn't even watch the fucking video. Someone commented on my Mel Brooks ranking, and they're like, you made a video about Mel Brooks and didn't talk about Spaceballs, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? I talked about all of his movies. I talked about every single one of his movies.
Well, Spaceballs had to have been #1, right? That's your favorite movie.
I think it was like number 3. I think I put it at number 3.
Oh. I thought it was one of your favorites. Adaptation, you told me, is your favorite movie. I don't know.
Spaceballs is my favorite movie. I'm willing to accept that it's not like the greatest movie ever made.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Mel Brooks' best film.
Oh, hey, let me get up. I forgot I need to go tell Olivia something that's kind of stupid. So I'll be back in like a couple seconds.
Okay.
What I think happened is, like, I think YouTube had auto-generated chapters for me, and they just didn't auto-generate a chapter for Spaceballs.
Well, I'm still on the fucking idiot who didn't watch the video.
You did not watch the fucking video. I clearly said I was going to talk about all of the movies.
I think this is peak, like, just because you're mad doesn't mean that you're right. Like, that's like the perfect example of why that advice makes sense. Like, just because you're mad doesn't mean that you're right.
Oh, Bugcatcher's about to use another Caterpie. I could have never fucking guessed. Let's kill another Caterpie. He's gonna keep using String Shot, even though all that does is make it so the Caterpie can go first. Even though the Caterpie automatically can already go first. This is so fucking stupid. This fucking game. But I don't know if I would trade it for the other Pokemon games, you know? It's my home. It's the one that I know. And it objectively is a worse experience than the other Pokemon games that added quality of life updates, but... Hi, I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. It's fucking amazing, buddy. It's fucking amazing.
I wish people would just come up to me and tell me random facts about my life and then offer to fight, not my life, their life, and then just offer to fight my cat.
Oh, okay, holy shit, I don't know what I walked into there.
I'm talking about how little sense Pokemon logic makes.
We made it to the trainer that comments on his shorts.
Yeah, oh, yeah, the famous trainer that even after like 30 years, he's still talking about his shorts, how easy they are to wear or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny about Pokemon battles, right? Is that in the canon of Pokemon, right? They're like, hey, we just had a hellacious war. Let's use them for fun now. Hey, main character of this game, your dad probably died in the war. Why don't you take up the same shit he did?
Oh, is that the attack that gets to get me multiple times? Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything. Oh, it just keeps continue without letting me do an attack? That's not fair.
One is
Yeah, a
just
little
a
bit.
universe you can't think too hard about.
Oh, you can. It's just it gets fucked up the harder you think about it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't think too hard about it lest you want to be fucked up.
I think that's the problem. Is Pokemon openly tells you that it gets fucked up. Like it's like that's like you gotta just stop playing at a point because they literally will tell you, hey, guess what? It's fucked up. Like they look you in the eye, you know, walk close to you, get in your personal space, and go, you know, your dad's dead, right?
Oh, but dude, Pokemon, it's
Papa.
like dog fights, yo.
Whoa! Smosh the movie.
It's
I
actually
think it's a
bug
little.
fights.
I think it's a little worse than dog fights.
It's actually bug fights.
Smosh the
creator
movie.
got the idea from making bugs fight.
Yes.
Matt, you kind of got the wasps to fight each other. That was kind of like bug fighting.
I did say if one of them killed the other, I would let it free.
That was funny. I think at that point you'd have to like, even if it stung you, I think you'd have to accept it at that point because you would just be so impressed.
I don't know how you didn't get stung. I don't know what made you, like, I don't know what kind of sort of impervious aura you have floating around.
What I'm really surprised at is that nobody got stung.
Yeah, really. No one got stung. Like Matt was asking for it the most. I was probably asking for the second most because I was definitely egging Matt on with the camera, but I was keeping him more of a distance than Matt. I wasn't actively putting Bottleloos over them. That was fun though. That made that made for a very interesting video.
But the thing that I love about Pokemon lore is like the cartoons, like, oh, it's all fun, but each game gets more and more progressively like, yeah, there was a time where Pokemon would murder you in the streets, and there's nothing we could do.
If what Toon Buffoon said yesterday, Dingus should be evolving after this fight because he's at level 16 now. A fucking Kakuna.
Kakuna Matata.
He's gonna use Harden, and it's just gonna make this fight take longer and do nothing else.
Hold on, so before we get deeper, like before we move on from Pokemon are fucked up, can we talk about way before, like, because I know everyone likes to focus on like the, oh haha, it's like dogfighting. There was actually a game where they openly said that people used to marry Pokemon and breed with them.
Breed with them.
That's how Mr. Mime was created.
Him from.
Oh my god!
What?
We both made that fucking joke. I thought that was specific enough to where.
There's definitely a sliding scale of, like, acceptable to fuck, not acceptable to fuck. Pokemon.
Yeah.
Most of them are on the not acceptable to fuck side.
I think Pokemon, much like humans and other animals, have a range of sentience.
Mitzi, did you hear that? I heard it. I don't know if you did. We both made the fucking Mr. Mime joke at the exact same time.
I did not.
And that's
I both made the Kakuna Matata joke at the same time. I heard that.
I feel like the Mr. Mime though is like the obvious Gen 1, but I feel like if you played other ones you would have probably said Gardevoir or something. And so, some Pokemon can straight up read your mind, and some of them are very sentient, so it's like,
what the heck did I walk into? Mr. Mime talk. Welcome to Buffoon.
I'm just explaining that, like, one of the games, how fucked up Pokemon can get, and how, like, one of the games acknowledged what people
But I
banging
think we can
Pokemon.
agree. Mewtwo is the most fuckable.
I don't know if I do agree.
I don't think so.
Do a video on it, Matt. Go for every single Pokemon. Say if you would or not.
No, just steal Markiplier's video.
Pokemon Master Pass.
What was Markiplier's video?
Exactly what Mitzi said.
Oh, okay. It's kind of exactly what I said too. It's just, I guess it's whether or not it's all of them or not. Metapod's dead. Oh my god, these fucking bug fights where it's just harden. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. If you had Pokemon that had a fucking attack, she would have won. Dingus is
Can I get a
evolving.
reaction from ReactBot? Yo, ReactBot, have you ever thought about how Pokemon is like dogfighting?
Yeah, it's official. I'm shooketh.
That was kind of a perfect response if you look at the YouTube stream.
Good answer.
Very, very good answer. Good job, ReactBot. This is ReactBot's first time on Couch Co-op.
Oh,
And his last, he's dying tonight. Anyways, I'm just joking.
I'm just letting him stay on for Pokemon since he was part of the Pokemon one already. Dingus is a Ivysaur now. I'm gonna try Vine Whip again. I haven't been using Vine Whip, but I don't know if it's like.
Go, Dingus.
Oh, it's very fucking good on the Rattata. I just don't think it's good on like bug types, but it's good on like normal and rock. We did one hit kill both of Brock's Pokemon.
I don't understand why trainers in the Pokemon anime don't nickname their Pokemon. It's actually, or like, trainers, like, NPCs don't nickname their Pokemon either. Like, why? Why am I the only one coming up with names for these fuckers? Why are you not...
I think the funny thing about that is the first game even acknowledged that, of where, like, Michael talked to a guy. He's like, you can name them, but it's hard. And I think that's just the developers being like, we coulda, but like, fuck it. In the show, there's no excuse. In the show, there's absolutely no excuse.
Yeah. I don't think there's an excuse. No.
In the show, Ash meets a trainer who's like his doppelganger, and he nicknames all of his Pokemon.
Yeah, and what's
is his name Red?
No. No, it's just someone who like looks like him and has a Pikachu, but it's not.
He looks like Red.
They meet in like the Pokemon League or something.
Yeah, it's his Pokemon. Pikachu's name is Sparky. I don't remember his name.
Youngster wants to fight.
Youngster has a pretty tough Spearow.
Yo, my name's Youngster.
Youngster.
Oh, like Little Custa.
Little
Rest in peace,
Custa.
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, stuff.
I say rest in peace. The series isn't dead. I just said rest in peace because I thought that was funny.
I believe Tackle and Vine Whip do the same amount of damage, just Vine Whip has a higher accuracy. Okay. Whoa.
Cass, is Lil Custa not dead? Are you gonna bring him back?
That's not even really. It's just that we need to find a day.
Dingus, you've been
His
very
name is
disappointing,
Richie.
you.
I don't know how the fuck I forgot his name was Richie, but yes, Richie looks very similar to Red.
Better not make me
Yes,
fall
he
asleep.
nicknamed this Pokemon.
Oh, fucking really?
I can kind of see where the developers would understandably say that they don't want to nickname Pokemon for other trainers. For gym battles, sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like for like every trainer having a unique nickname, I can, especially in the fucking 90s when this game was a Hail Mary.
I don't even think it has to be unique. I think you could come up with 100 pet names. Just Google top 100 most popular pet names, put them into a randomizer, and every so often an NPC will have that name for their Pokemon.
Spike.
Yeah.
I think that like makes sense today, but like back when this game came out, I don't think that was possible.
Meet my Jiggly.
Fair enough.
Spike.
Yeah.
Another issue with that is that like I don't want to like sound like a weeb or anything, but like the Japanese names of Pokemon are different than American, so imagining like them having a randomizer for like each language would be a pain in the ass. Like,
I mean, fair enough. Or you could just program like a couple NPCs that nickname their Pokemon. Like, I don't think it has to be that big of a challenge, honestly.
I think it should be gym. No, hold on. I think it should be the Elite Four and gym leaders because of the fact that they are meant to be the best of the best.
Yeah.
So, fuck, you're telling me that
Maybe
they
even the
don't
gym
think that
leaders
Pokemon
too,
is
just while you're at it.
That's what I said. The gym leaders and the Elite Four.
Oh, okay,
There's no
gotcha.
excuse. There's no excuse for them to not have them because they're the best. Why? You're telling me that these people that are supposed to be the best and have the best bond wouldn't nickname their Pokemon? I normally don't, but like, gym leaders should.
I think it's just possible they didn't want to make it corny. Broxonix being Rocky takes away the serious nature that gym battles are supposed to have. I mean, it kind of makes sense in the first game that they just want the first time you see one of these Pokemon for it to be their default name. But I guess for like the anime, maybe it would be better if there was more
Would be
nicknames.
better, yeah. I think the anime is almost unexcusable, but like the game also makes sense because every game normally they add new Pokemon.
It also doesn't want to make
Think
it
that-
confusing that you like to find the new ones, what their names are.
Well, yeah, that's why I said gym. That's why I said gyms are acceptable because, like, you know, You're gonna come across them in the
all
wild.
of them should be named Jim.
Jim from The Office.
I think
That's the full name.
Jim from the Office. It cheats. Like it's you're not allowed to name it Jim from the Office, but every gym leader is.
Yeah. Like, this is my Charizard, Jim from The Office.
This is my Jim from Jim.
You sure are the fucking worst, Metapod.
That sounds like a Pokemon episode name from the old cartoon. You get one of those like do 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 do. You sure are the worst, Metapod.
I can catch a Jigglypuff down here, but I can also fight. Oh, I think she has a fucking Clefairy or Jigglypuff. Did you touch me? What the fuck?
Walks up to you. Ew, did you touch me?
Don't you
Throws a
fuck?
slur at you too.
Don't you fucking throw that shit at me? It is Jigglypuff. Might be. Yeah, I think.
Literally trying to walk, and you're like not even like near her, and she's like, "Did you just touch me?"
You're gonna get me in
So
trouble.
Jenny comes out of nowhere and beats the shit out of you.
Bingus defeated
I gotta
last.
say, as much as I love Jigglypuff, this Jigglypuff looks horrifying.
The pupils are not right yet. Alright. Is there a Poke Center down here so I don't have to go all the way back? I think there might be. This person's not a trainer, I don't think. Yeah, we're about to do the fucking Zubat cave, which is probably my least favorite section of this game. But I think that's the case with a lot of people.
I've never liked the cave sections. Of
Yeah.
They're bad.
They're not fun.
They're, you know what? I take that back. They're bad in the old games. They get better in the newer ones.
I could believe that. The Elite Four are the best of the best. The gyms and their leaders are just people doing their job. Like the Pokemon League has rules and regulations. They implement gym trainers. It's why the anime Brock and Misty can just go, okay, time to accompany this 10-year-old because it's just kind of a job to them.
No, for sure it's a job, but it's a job that kind of like you have to be, because in like some games they explain that the gym leaders are like better trainers. So they just can't be like some guy off the street. As a kid, I always thought like gym leaders were like because it's like the Elite Four. I thought like all the gym leaders are people that couldn't make it. But they never said anything about that, so I don't know that was just a headcanon as a kid.
Pidgey fainted. Dingus screwed to level 18. We should let Waspinard out now. But I also might want to catch, like, I kind of want to catch a third Pokemon.
Can I name the next Pokemon you catch?
Sure.
Yay.
I'm looking, like, I think they have Clefairies over here. Some, Spearow not too bad. Clefairy might be after you get out of the cave, though.
Hero Agnew.
Why is Agnew such like a common name?
Jesus Christ, that's an effective
So-
attack.
So I shared a very it's not that old actually, but it's old enough comic with Michael called Super
Oh yeah,
Effective.
I watched all of them. I read all of them.
Oh really? Holy shit!
I mean, it didn't last that long. You know, they
No, it's
stopped it
only
pretty quickly.
80 something fucking comics, right? 87.
Yeah, and funny enough, the last one though is from 2024, so he just brought it back.
Yeah, no, Super Effective took a few breaks.
I think the Elite Four do employ gym leaders, so it's a skill thing, but I'm sure there's some job application or form you gotta submit to the world of Pokemon. The part of Pokemon Breeze is over, born, and monotonous normal world stuff. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, if you're not qualified to be the gym leader, you can be one of the henchmen in the gym.
Just because you live in a Pokemon world doesn't mean you You can't like file your W-2s anymore.
Listen, it's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new world to see. It's a brand new place with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch them all to be the best that you can be. Come on.
And you still gotta do your taxes.
It's always hard. I was gonna just name like all the fucking intros. But I don't know all of them. So like
The Johto League theme song and the original one were very, very catchy.
that was like wild because that was the first time like a theme song changed. You know, as a kid for me.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, probably same, honestly. It's a whole new world to live in. It's a whole new world to see.
Yo, I'm just a kid from Pallet Town.
Lost Mar grew to level 10.
Because of like a
What?
color
Really?
palette.
Already? Cool. That's great.
No, I would actually like to be in accounting. You know what's really funny that no one talks about? Because Pokemon can canonically kill you. I love the idea, right, of them just being like, hey, have you seen Jimmy? Nah, he got taken up by like 500 Beedrills.
I don't know why you had to say canonically Pokemon can kill you. I mean, I feel like the fact that this literal bee has spikes on its hands and is like the size of my head, probably
No, see-
even bigger. Like,
the
yeah,
reason-
that could kill me.
No, the reason why I say this is because, like, the way the show makes it seem like people can take attacks like nothing, but in the games they're like, no, you're dead. Rest in peace, 10-year-old, you're gone, dude.
Animals can canonically kill you.
Yeah, no.
Life.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
No, yes, cool, but like,
You go out to the woods and you see a bear, you're dead, my dude.
yeah, no, but like, like that's like ignoring the show, right? Like, Ash should be dead if we're going on that,
Yeah,
right?
you're not automatically dead just because you run into a bear, but a bear could kill you.
I know. It's just like the thing is that if you're coming off of the idea of the show, a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh yeah, electric shock won't kill you," but the games are like, "Yeah, no, it will. You will die if a Pikachu attacks you." In the show, it's like, it's cool, right? Team Rocket lives all the time from these attacks.
I feel like I haven't played enough Pokemon games now because I'm like, when has a Pokemon ever canonically killed somebody in a game?
It's like a lot of implication.
But it's like
There's
yeah,
there's
of course.
Pokédex. There's Pokédex
These things
entries
kill
that
you.
imply it.
I know, it's just that doesn't mean that everyone pays attention.
Oh yeah.
I'm literally bringing up the point that if you talk to somebody from the cartoons, right, and they only watch the cartoons, they would not understand the severity of Pokemon. They'd be like, yeah, you can live through a light thunder shock, right? Ash does it all the time.
I
Team
saw-
Rocket, they live through it all the time, right?
I mean, they're operating under cartoon logic, though. Like, cut them some slack. They're dropping anvils on these kids, you know.
I get it. I'm just saying, like, it's if you jump from the cartoon to the game, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, right? Like, you're not gonna. There's no danger here, right? No, there is. Like, Team Rocket's cute in the show. In the game, no, they're fucking freaks, dude. They got whips and shit.
What TMs do I have actually?
Yeah.
What is this one again? Contain Bide. What's Bide again? I don't think I want that. Water gun.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Let's Beedrill, we'll do water gun.
Still gonna learn water gun, sure. You named him Waspnard.
Also
Yeah.
feel like,
I didn't notice until now.
you know, I also feel like you guys are giving me shit for the whole Pokemon thing killing you, but yet how come there's 100 videos being like, oh, the spooky Pokedex entries? Like,
I agreed with you. I didn't give you shit.
all I'm saying is that like there's people out there that are.
I'm saying, yeah, obviously Pokemon can kill you. Duh.
I get it. It's just it's not as obvious because people are like, ooh, there's that spooky entry where a Drifloon stole a child. Yeah.
There are some weird ass Pokedex entries.
Yeah.
I also think like Pokedex entries are obviously hyperbole because they're like, if Entei barks, volcanoes erupt, and I'm like, the world would be fucked then because like, just listen to a regular dog, the world's over.
I feel like some of the people writing for the Pokedex have no real interaction with the rest of the game separately. They're just like, look at this animal and write some lore for it, and then they do, and it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to fit with the rest of the world. It doesn't have to mean that, you know, with this thing in the world we can actually have a functioning society. They're just like, yeah, no, that makes sense for this. For this picture.
I think it's funny because it sounds like some of them are just stories like, Drowsy or Hypno takes children. Cool, are we gonna stop that Pokemon from doing it? No, okay. Shit, dude. The fuck.
They can do whatever they want. I mean, to be fair, the kids are also taking the Drowsies and the Hypnos.
Yeah.
Like, this is happening also. It's a two-way street.
Like some adult trying to use street names for a drug. Oh, the kids, they're taking the Drowsies and the Hypnos.
Yo, they're smoking the Marowaks.
There's a fucking lion with a nuclear reactor in its stomach.
I hate this
Also,
gym.
Michael
I
brought
hate
up
this
a
cave.
thing of where he said God is canonical in Pokemon. And you are kind of right.
God's
There is-
plural.
No, Arceus is like considered as straight up God. But like they're like the progenitor god. But in reality, in Pokemon, apparently,
You can just put that guy in a ball.
well, you sure can. But the thing that's funny about it is that like in Pokemon Legends, there's a debate on what the fuck it looks like. So even though there is a canonical god, there still is the stupid debate on what does it look like, who does it serve, and it's like, God, why'd you bring that to Pokemon? It's a fun game, but come on.
The title of my next album is gonna be I Put God in a Ball and Now He Works for Me.
Put God in a ball and I make him do dog fights. Dog fights? Nah, son. God fights.
I also remember, I know that these aren't what they are, but there's the Pokemon that are the human emotions. And I remember some kid being like, that's stupid. I'm like, no, it's not. Imagine you just like being actively depressed. Like a child is choosing for you personally in a battle to be actively fucking crippling depressed. And then tell me human emotions stupid. Sounds like a fucking nightmare. Hey, you went into a Pokemon battle? Now you're depressed. Get over it.
Wait, hold on. No, hold on. Let's reel back a little bit. Let's step back. What Pokemon battles are involving the trainers?
Doesn't
What
matter.
are they fighting?
Actually, no, there is some that affect the trainers. In games like Pokemon Legends, the battles do affect you. Like, I think, like I said, the game's like, there's a lot of implications, but due to the fact that you're battling Pokemon, it's not that you're safe.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying in, like, within the confines of, like, the game mechanics.
Like, I mean, Pokemon trainer battles, yeah, no, you're not affected, but in the game, it's implied that if you lose the battle, you are going to have to contend with the Pokemon. So.
You're gonna fight the Pokemon now.
Yeah. Hey, 10-year-old, go have fisticuffs with God.
And the 10-year-old's like, okay, and then beats him. Because that's how it works.
No, Dingus is still
You
asleep.
can't tell a child go fight God and expect him not to win.
Do I have an item to wake him up? Does an antidote help with sleep?
I don't know. I I'm not the only person who's like this. I know. I just want to know what's your guys's like Pokemon strategies, because mine has always been just like every game I have ever played, in which is just like barrel through, brute strength. I'm just gonna keep.
It's
hitting them
normally
and
what I
hitting them
do.
and hitting them.
I think we talked about this yesterday because
We
Cartoon Buffoon or somebody brought that up.
Yeah.
Just attack. No other methods of fighting. No other strategies.
I'll play around with other things now. When I was a kid, I definitely just did brute force.
Yeah.
I used to do brute force, but the DS era is where I decided to, with all video games, to get competitive. So I learned because people learned, so because I played with a lot of active people.
Oh, fuck
So I had
off.
to learn.
I have a chance to fucking heal.
No, you don't. It's Team Rocket, bitch.
It's fucking horse shit.
I mean, I do.
can't tell me that dude's not a little kinky, dude.
A lot of online battles on my 3DS. I do remember that.
Yeah. I remember
That
my.
was just like.
Guys, I literally can't.
I remember the first time I tried to brute force somebody like online and it didn't work.
Alright, good.
Totes my goats.
Sandshrew.
Okay. Who poops my
That
pants?
really do be a shrew.
Why are you so fucking laggy tonight,
What did
Reactbot?
Cartoon Buffoon say? Not
Uh,
Cartoon Buffoon. Reactbot. I'm reading Cartoon Buffoon stuff right now.
Reactbot said who pooped my pants.
He just
Yeah.
wants to know.
Reactbot's just chatty.
Yeah. Yes, he is. Yes,
Why'd you
he
let him go
is.
off? Put him in his place.
Dingus. Wait, I have Spiny turned on too.
You do.
I didn't. Yeah, and Spiny's never on for these streams either.
It's implied.
You are Spinal Norman.
Spinal Tap Normie.
No, what's great about that is Olivia was drawing Spiny for one of the crossovers, and she looked at me dead in the eye and went, "Where's his spine? How does Spiny work?"
He's an orb.
It's a circle.
Yeah.
No, what I love is I imagine he's just like a rib cage. Like he's just compressed as a body.
Spiny is an invertebrate.
The reason why I give Olivia, the reason I'm saying Olivia, I'm giving her credit for it just because she draws skeletons on a regular basis. So I think it's funny for her to bring that up and be like, yeah, how does it work? And I'm like, shit, dude, that's a fucking good question and a terrifying one at that.
I don't blame her for asking the question.
I just thought it was funny.
I legit asked the question, what does he look like about quills? And the answer I got was like Mr. Krabs about the shell. I don't want to see Spiny about the quill. I think I remember that.
In Cartoon Buffoon, Smooth Spiny does not exist. Smooth Spiny can't hurt you.
Oh my god, I remember why I fucking hate this cave. Oh cool, Clefairy. That's what I wanted.
That's one of my favorite Pokemon. I have them on my couch.
Yeah.
Clefairy.
We can get one more hit in.
Kills it.
I hope not. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, fuck you! You're so weak. I should have worked. What do I press? I have to button mash A, B, and down or something.
I don't even think that actually works.
I'm gonna do it. It works. It's confirmed here. I'm the first person to ever confirm it works.
Yep. Michael knows the exact code of the game.
All right, Mitsu. What do you want to name Clefairy?
Cliff.
Cliff.
Yeah.
All right.
CLIFF.
CLI from after the lawyer from Better Call Saul.
Sure. No, after Clifford the big red dog. Okay.
I might want to catch a Geodude, actually.
Geo bro.
Geobro. I'll let one of... Who wants to name... If I catch this, who wants to name it?
Let Matt name it.
Alright, Matt, you can name Geodude if you want. I don't want to do Vine Whip because that will kill it. So we're just gonna tackle it for a little bit.
We're gonna tackle this dude.
Do one more, and that should be good then.
Okay, so here's the question I'm gonna ask you guys. What was your Pokemon rumor that you remember?
That it was satanic and that I was gonna go to hell if I played it.
Well, no, that's true. That's not a rumor, that's a fact.
Considering Pokemon and their evolution are affected by love, do you think a Clifford exists in in Pokemon where a Mon was loved so much it grew to the size of a house?
That'd be hilarious.
Perhaps.
Isn't that just what Gigantamaxing is?
Maybe. Matt, what do you want to name Geodude?
Jeffrey, but it's spelled Geoffr.
Oh my god.
Geoff.
RY. Jeffrey.
Alright. Jeffrey
I
from the
don't
gym.
like that. Jeffrey from accounting.
Ah, fuck you. Leave me alone. It's another Geodude.
It's another Jeffrey.
It's another Jeffrey. This one's weaker, though.
Weaker, lesser Jeffrey.
Lesser Jeff.
Lesser Jeff.
Fucking leave me. I hate this cave so goddamn much.
Zubat, man.
Zubatnik. Leave me the fuck alone.
No, that's Gen 1 for you.
Alright. At least this is like there's like substance to what this will be.
I mean, there's technically substance, period. It's just getting stronger.
Yeah, let's catch her Oddish. I don't care what the rules are.
I don't know what's odd about it.
Sure.
Why? So, if somebody can give me a reason, why can't you not catch the other Pokemon? What is stopping you from doing it?
It's
Like, is
against.
there like a technological reason for you to not do it? I know.
What? Like other trainers' Pokemon?
Yeah, and before you say, oh, there's a moral implication. Bullshit, there's Team Rocket. Don't give me that.
Prison.
What's? Yeah, it's illegal.
Where in the Pokemon universe?
You get sent to Guantanamo Bay, but it's Pokemon version.
You know what I love about that is I love how there are openly Pokemon terrorists, right? That do
Alright,
not
Lost
go to
Nard,
prison.
you're taking this one on.
You can't
Right?
send an
But-
animal to prison, Cass.
No, listen, hold on. There are Pokemon gangs, right? That don't go to prison.
You can't
Like, they
send
just-
an animal to prison. They don't have the same rights.
That's
and
not even what I am saying. Where are you getting what I'm saying?
You can't send it. We as humans, we go to jail. We go to jail. Pokemon can't go to jail. Only humans can. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm
I
saying
asked-
there in the Pokemon universe, there exists an Alcatraz of humans. No Pokemon allowed in there.
know where you're coming from on what you just said, but the reason what I'm saying is there are gangs of Pokemon trainers like, you know, Team Rocket that don't go to prison. But I love imagining a child going to prison, but not the
Okay.
gangs.
Okay, they would go to prison. They just keep getting away.
No, I think what I'm saying is that I like the idea because I think it's funny that these people can get away with it, but a regular trainer can't.
How
They
is
can get away with it because they keep avoiding the cops. They're paying off the cops. They're paying them off. They're avoiding them. How did fucking Walter White made meth for so long and avoided capture?
I don't know how we got here.
Fucking.
I don't know either.
Yeah, all I was saying.
They can't keep getting away with it.
I don't know how we got here. All I was saying is that I like how the idea of you can't tell me that there's like a moral implication of you can't steal someone else's Pokemon when there are people that openly do it in the game. So I don't know why you can't catch another
There are
Pokemon.
morals in real life that people actively ignore. Like, you can't tell me it's a moral thing. Yes, I can, because some people don't abide by morals. Just because a normal person wouldn't steal somebody else's Pokemon doesn't mean a criminal wouldn't.
I'm done with this conversation. Like, obviously I know. I'm just saying that, like, I'm wondering why. I would like a reason outside of that. Because in the game you can throw a ball and it just bounces off. I'm asking a simple question, and what I brought up is that I know that somebody would say morally you can't do it, but if you're a if you're a person playing the game and you're willing to try it,
Because the Pokemon just rejects it. It doesn't wanna.
Sure.
The Pokemon just says, fuck you, no. I already
Sure.
got a trainer, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Canonically just reject getting captured?
Pikachu will refuse to get in the ball.
Yeah.
I believe Pokemon are bound to one ball if you want an actual explanation.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Hey, there we go. Toon Buffoon got it. Oh, fucking Zubat. I think I have one potion left. I'm gonna need that to fucking move on. Escape rope. I can use that too. Fuck off. Jesus. It's the fucking Paris. What? Doesn't rare candy level them up? We'll put
I love how
Waspmer.
fast they get. When you, like, put the cursor on them. I love how excited they get.
Waspnard is the
Oh
only
yeah, you're
one
right.
with full health right at the start.
Yeah, the other ones got caught.
Do you have any potions left?
I think I got one, but I definitely need to use it on Dingus. Yeah. And I guess I should, I mean, better, I guess now is a fine time to use that. I don't know why I'm waiting to use it.
I think Dingus will kind of save your ass here, because a lot of it is just rock Pokemon.
Well, yeah, Dingus is like the only one who's really helping here. The other two are like new catches that are weak, and Waspnard is a bug, so...
Yeah, no, having a fight. Oh no, I think if you have grass type, can you do that in this one? I haven't played this fucking game in so long that I don't know the fucking rules of like what a Pokemon can and can't do, because I don't know if bug type can learn grass type in this game. I think they can.
I need you guys to tell me something.
What's
What?
up?
Am I just now realizing that it is called Palette Town because it is a palette of colors?
I never put that
No.
together.
I never put it together either.
Okay. I was like, am I stupid? Should
No.
I not be realizing that just now?
No, that makes too much sense, and I feel stupid that it took almost 30 fucking years to figure that out.
Hey, Bluster the Benevolent. Welcome. I haven't played Pokemon ever in my life. I just hear the mainline games peaked on the DS. Some bug types do learn grass type moves, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't really follow the series past Sapphire and Ruby. I keep mentioning on these streams I did play Sun and Moon. I think I had Moon specifically.
Okay, I
But,
really need to go take a shower now.
I can't say that they didn't peak on the DS. It feels like they did peak on the DS. There hasn't been anything like better. It's always kind of just plateaued at a point. And yeah. And thank you very much, Cartoon Buffoon, because I swear to God, I am absolutely useless in this this fucking one. I've been rotted by modern Pokemon.
Well, if they're showering, I'm gonna put you guys in my phone and go for a walk.
Enjoy your walk.
Are you taking us on your walk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I worded that in a way like you were leaving. I did know that you were taking us. Alright, I guess we're gonna keep just... The issue of Dingus was we're almost out of tackle. And we still have like a Team Rocket fight. Look at this fucking guy. Sometimes I'm in shock that people can remember the name of every last Pokemon. Then I remember that I can name all the Super Saiyan forms easily, so I keep quiet. I did always want to pick up one of those Dragon Quest monster games, though they're rather similar. I've heard good things from Zach, and I guess you too, Cass.
No, Dragon Quest Monster is great.
You
And then-
can remember the name of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 4?
And then Toon Buffoon Cass said my autism has given me a use, so no use for thanks, lol.
Oh, you're making you personally are gonna make challenge mode a little bit easier, especially for this one.
Kill the fucking Magnemite.
I fucking... Do you guys know the meme where it'll be like power scaling like certain characters against the Dragon Ball Z characters? I started editing one of all the Barnyard characters. It was just like extremely tedious, and I'm like, okay, no, this joke is not worth all this effort.
Found a potion. I might have to leave the fucking cave now, though, because even... Because, like, I'm gonna run out of attacks I can do. I have Leech Seed, and that's not gonna be good as a main attack. I will have you know the Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Controlled Berserk are indeed very real things within Dragon Ball Heroes. Then Toon Buffoon says, wanna
shit,
know.
you meant like when you meant Dragon Ball Super Saiyan, you meant like the extended shit. Holy crap. That is impressive. I am sorry that I did not. I underestimated what the fuck you meant. Holy shit.
There's some ridiculous levels of that stuff.
There is.
The
And
word Super Saiyan like 3 times in the name. It's like some Xbox One Series X shit.
Xbox One Series X, Series S.
Xbox One X Series X.
At least with Super Saiyan though, at least with Super Saiyan you can tell the difference.
Oh, is there... I already fought her. Where is the proper staircase? I checked that one, I'm almost certain. Hi, Zubat. Nice to see you again. Okay, maybe I didn't go to that ladder because this guy's like, no, okay, I definitely didn't come this way yet. I always forget how this fucking cave works too. Like, we fought in some Team Rocket people. But, alright, Dingus, you're double the fucking strength of this rat, so please be a one-hit kill. There we go. We are getting some good experience, I'll say that at the very least. This cave, I just don't... I think the reason I don't like this cave is because of how often it interrupts you. I don't mind the fight, like the trainer battles, of course, but the fucking... fucking Zubat after Zubat. I know it's like a fucking meme, though. I remember when, like, my earliest days on the internet, it was just, like, finding out, oh, everybody else hates the Zubat cave, too. Neat. Say, anyone here have any fun stories from back when Pokemon was labeled as satanic? Oh my god, you got the perfect person
You
here.
got the perfect person for that.
As satanic way back then?
No.
Anyone have ultra paranoid, easily convinced parents?
Yeah, that was my parents. That was my parents.
You kind of have a video on that. It's not all about that, but...
The first video I did I talk about Pokemon or did I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh?
I thought you talked about Pokemon.
Okay.
It was more believable though, because there is like imagery in that one.
No, fuck off.
My parents definitely seemed way more opposed to Yu-Gi-Oh than Pokemon. But they didn't like either of them. Yeah, I recorded a follow-up video and then my laptop corrupted and I never went back and like
And now you're gonna go to hell before you
remade
die.
it. I never like re-recorded it. But in the second one I watched Yu-Gi-Oh and talked about Yu-Gi-Oh.
God damn it.
I also cover, what else did I cover on that one? Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. Why aren't your parents like Dragon Tales? They think that was satanic too.
I don't even remember with that one. I think I had to look it up even. Like my memory was that, like, oh, someone involved with that was like gay, I think, but then I looked it up and that wasn't the case.
At least this isn't gonna be a one-hit fucking kill.
Oh, look, here it is. I still have the script.
Hey,
Damn.
Oh, here's what I wrote. I wasn't allowed to watch Dragon Tales. I do not know why. I have looked and looked and I have found no reason for this. It's entirely possible my parents just didn't like it.
maybe they just thought it was annoying.
Yeah, maybe they just didn't like it. That's possible.
My dad wouldn't let me watch the Mario cartoon because, like, he tolerated a lot with Pokemon and SpongeBob, and then he was just like, "No, you're not watching a show about Mario."
That's
What are we talking about in this?
Oh my god. I hate it when it's like 2 steps. I do actually know about the repels. I just didn't really think to buy any.
Wizards of Waverly Place. That was the other one I watched.
That one I can it's at least consistent with the other ones.
The
Moonstone.
unreleased.
Can I use that on...
Unreleased stuff my mom wouldn't let me watch. Volume 2 was Yu-Gi-Oh! Wizards of Waverly Place and Dragon Tales.
Alright, Clefairy's of all of them. 'Cause I found a
And I admit
Moonstone.
There might not have been a reason for Dragon Tales. I don't know, I
Oh,
do distinctly remember her saying, like, oh, turn it off whenever Dragon Tales would come on. Like, that was one I was specifically not allowed to watch.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Just straight up has Egyptian deities, so I understand the thing with that.
Yeah.
There's this 10 out of 10 video called Satanism in Pokemon and MTG, where a pastor mentions how Poliwhirl promotes male fertility, and Mewtwo does a Hitler salute. My parents would probably freak if they saw, say, a Kirby final boss or something. I should save, I haven't done that in, like, a bit. Thank you, Zubat. I love you, Zubat.
Apparently, San Francisco is getting a Nintendo store. That's awesome.
Oh, cool. New York City is the only place in America that has one, right?
For now.
That's neat.
Doesn't New York City have two?
I don't think so.
Huh.
I think they only have one. I've never been to it.
Have two? So I feel like there were two.
I think we had like a Pokemon Center.
Spiny Norman confirmed to win the best streamer in the Game Awards 2025. That would be
That would be terrifying.
that would just be because then people would like watch. Okay, wait, what? Who fucking won? Okay, let me see. And then they'd see my gameplay and they'd be like, "Why the fuck did this guy win?"
I mean, hold on. To be fair here, that's a lot of streamers though.
I think I was I was banned from Courage the Cowardly Dog and Scooby Doo. I was allowed to watch a lot of stuff on unrestricted internet access, but those specific two were the line. I'm trying to think if there was anything I wasn't allowed to watch. Because like my dad didn't want me to put the Mario show on because it annoyed him, and he already had enough shit that I watched that annoyed him. But like if I watched that, it wasn't like every single time they were gonna storm into the room and demand I turn it off. That was more of a that day he didn't want me to put that show on. I wasn't. You know what? Mine is very reasonable. I wasn't allowed to watch South Park until I was 13. That's it.
I mean, yeah.
My parents also really hated Family Guy, and if they saw, I got away with watching it all the time, but if they saw me watching it, they'd make me turn it off. Simpsons, they didn't really care about Simpsons. They'd let me watch Simpsons.
I wasn't allowed to watch Simpsons, nor did I honestly care.
I mean, it's like all adult cartoons were definitely off the table, but I remember I did watch Family Guy a few times, and I was like not even that into it. I'm like, nah, this isn't worth it. My thing was Robot Chicken. I was really into Robot Chicken, which is, like, in retrospect, not a good show.
The catch is that, like, I liked a lot of adult cartoons because there's nothing my parents could do, or grandma specifically, because I had a TV in my room. So, like, if I could just turn it fucking... And I had cable in there, too. So, you know... I could just watch it whenever, and that's why on TV dinners I recommend a lot of weird shit, because I watched a lot of Adult Swim.
No, the funny story is, like, one day my parents were gone, and I watched Robot Chicken online, because they just had full episodes on the Adult Swim website. And then my parents got home and looked at the browsing history and saw Adult Swim and thought it was a porn site.
Okay, look, but that makes sense.
I mean, it does, but, like, no. And also, like, I didn't really want to tell them what it actually was, so...
Like, that's how I watched Futurama, was Adult Swim.
I was a filthy Nickelodeon Disney Channel kind of guy. I was on that Phineas and Ferb kind of stuff. I did watch Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, my Phineas and Ferb is dope.
I was allowed to watch Family Guy and American Dad. Both my stepfather would watch it with me. But Scooby-Doo was banned. Yeah, I can't think of... My cousins had stuff they weren't allowed to watch. Like, my aunt and uncle really didn't like Ed, Edd and Eddy because they said the word stupid, which I thought was weird because most cartoons said stupid and shut up. So, like, that was what they didn't like, though. They didn't like other characters calling each other stupid and telling them to shut up. which is very tame, but
Cool, you shut up.
no. You know what? You shouldn't have been allowed to watch that show when you were a kid. I wish there was a Mart over here too.
You know what I really love, right? Is that if I can oh, my phone needs to shut up. Okay, my phone's not shutting up. All right, cool. Guess I'm just gonna throw it across the room. Anyways, I love how I was preparing for Nintendo to do a Mario Day thing, so like I killed myself doing that video, and they just released like an Alarmo thing, music for Nintendo Music, and like discounts. Like I expected news from the Mario movie or something. If I knew they weren't gonna do shit, I would have just uploaded it on the weekend.
Here's my news on the Mario movie. That shit's been cool since 1993.
I remember watching illegal re-uploads of Kirby Right Back at You online way back when in garbage quality and cut up into 4 parts. And you remember Paper Mario 15 or Kirby Warp Star
I was about to
HD?
say that. I remember watching a lot of anime in like 2-part
That's how I
increments.
The 4 parts
That's how
were
I
a big
shined
thing.
for the first time. Cut up into like 13 parts and uploaded to YouTube on my iPod Touch. I remember specifically I was watching it on my 16th birthday. Because that was back when the like notifications would pop up in the middle of the screen instead of like at the top of the screen. And it would just like pause whatever you were doing. So I was so I'm watching the movie and like Jack is chasing his son into the hedge maze and all of a sudden it's like Grandma said, "Happy birthday, Matt."
Go, Dingus, run.
No, see, kids these days will not understand having to try to find different parts of anime on YouTube.
Oh my god, when you couldn't find like the one, or like if you had a channel that had like these episodes up, but then like part 3 of 4 was missing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember those 2 usernames specifically, but I probably could recall like the name of some of the channels that would re-upload, like they would upload TV shows. I used to watch a lot of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog on YouTube when I was a kid. I mentioned to Matt in our last Hollow Victories that like Weird Al and Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog were like the first 2 things I watched on YouTube, like before I discovered like YouTubers like Fred and Smosh. Because I didn't realize it was a website that anyone could upload to. As far as I was concerned, those were official uploads. The Weird Al ones probably were official uploads.
I think, in 2020, I watched a lot of Family Guy illegally. Because people just, like, uploaded that shit.
And now it's, like, even more common. It's just not, like, full episodes. It's clip compilations.
I mean,
It was, like, full episodes, but they were streaming it, so, like, nobody could do shit about it.
there's some guy who uploads like full episodes of Family Guy to Twitter. One of those. Like I've started using that as like an okay, I've been scrolling long enough. Like when I see a full episode of Family Guy, I'm like, all right, that's enough. That's enough scrolling. Let's put on a little Family Guy.
Family Guy, but with
something else.
Family Guy, but with Subway Surfers on the bottom.
Yeah, I remember watching Rio, the movie,
Uh-huh.
but, like, it was, like, slightly off color, and it was like slightly pitched up, and I'm like,
Oh, I
I'm only
remember.
watching this because like somebody fucking put this up here. I would never, I guess I probably would watch that movie. It wasn't bad, but like nothing about the movie intrigued me at the time. But I sat there and watched the full thing because they fucking uploaded it, and I'm like, yeah, sure, you'll get a view for me.
I watched Child's Play Mirrored. All the text was like backwards. I'm like, huh. They mirrored this to like get away with to like fool the copyright bots. And that worked back then. That doesn't work anymore.
No.
You know,
It's funny. Apparently, if you just put a line in between your show, apparently you could just watch the whole shit.
do you guys know, I feel like at least some of you, whether it be one of you two or someone in chat, have to remember this. The Adventure of Pooh uploads, where they would upload full Disney movies with footage of Winnie the Pooh edited in, like where it would just be a muted clip of a Winnie the Pooh like movie or short, or I think they even had a TV show at one point that they would pull from, and it would just be a muted clip where they put text in as if the Winnie the Pooh characters were interacting with the Disney characters. And you would always have people in the comments saying, why are you throwing this in? It just ruins the movie. And I always understood it, though. It was a copyright. I mean, at least that's what I always thought. It was a copyright of, like, way to avoid copyright. That's it. They just threw in these small interruptions to avoid getting the video taken down. Because they didn't do it frequently enough to where it was like a passion thing, where they wanted to, where they were that invested in throwing Winnie the Pooh characters in these movies. But it became like this big, like, eventually, I think it had kind of evolved into like this very shitposty thing that people would do. And it hit a point where Nickelodeon, and there's like a clip of this on YouTube that you can see, they accidentally, when they showed, like, they did like an edit showing the SpongeBob movie poster, they accidentally used the Adventures of Pooh poster someone made that had like a ton of copyrighted characters they didn't own on it. And they broadcasted it on their network, and I thought that was so fucking funny. It was just the poster. First time I read that, I thought they were talking about the whole fucking movie, and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, could you imagine?
No, what's funny about that is that sounds like that could be something that, like, is kind of creepy. Like, that sounds like a creepypasta. Like, instead of Pooh interacting, it's like, run. And then, you know, or like, you put creepy shit there instead.
Well, I know about the Pooh's Adventure Wiki. That's the best I can compensate for you. That was taken down recently. And I think that was connected to it. But it might be. The thing is, I think it went beyond that, because it, like, I don't know why it's something that people would still be talking about if it wasn't.
Well, you know what I'm talking about and how that could be creepy, right? Because you said it was like a muted Pooh.
Yeah, it was weird.
It's not like, I could see where you could make a creepypasta out of that.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Sounds like that's a better idea than Blood and Honey was.
I have a distinct memory of like Sonic and Mario show on YouTube that would just use like probably Gary's mod or something like it, just of like models of the characters. But it was completely silent, and like they used the YouTube annotations to like make comic bubbles so all of the characters could speak.
So it's an actively dead show now.
So yeah, I think about that like whenever we talk about like you know, annotations and how they don't work anymore. I'm like, that show just like straight up can't exist anymore. If those videos are even still up, then the context has been completely lost. It's just silent footage of Sonic and Mario characters standing around, because they didn't move a lot. There was like a little bit of motion, but they would just like rig up one of the models in whatever pose they wanted and like have very minimal movement other than that. Because I even specifically remember an episode where like the Sonic characters are invading Peach's castle and Knuckles is like pointing in and yelling like attack, and everyone's running in, and then later they're retreating and it's the same shot reversed, so Knuckles is still pointing in. He's like, retreat.
No, I will say this though. I acknowledge that creepypasta is not a thing anymore. I just, with what we're talking about, that was what it was at the time. I'm very aware of analog horror.
Remember YouTube Friends? That was the real shit.
You want to know something that's funny? Of course we remember YouTube Friends. Me and Michael were YouTube friends. Do you not remember that?
YouTube Friends. Oh yeah. That was, you got people as friends.
When you could like completely design your own page.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like we were YouTube. Me and Michael were YouTube friends. Like we actually were friends with each other on YouTube, because I think that was a thing that like you could, you know. There was a time. Remember like when you could actually private message people?
Yeah, I do. That's how I think I mainly communicated with all of you guys before like we moved on to adding each other on Facebook, and then eventually moved on to Skype.
I remember you could leave comments on people's whole channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that we had the SMB chat place. That's like where a lot of us bonded when we were younger.
Not me. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I missed out on that, but I was also too scared to do that.
Yeah, we like I said, me and you got like closer, like probably like 2015. Like we I've known you as long as I've known everyone else, but that's like when we got close, and that was like more over Skype.
To be honest with you, I was absolutely scared of actually like meeting and talking to you guys.
I get that. I was scared too the first night I did it, but I just went for it. But I mean, like I was very like resistant to doing stuff like that. I'm kind of amazed I actually did do it that night.
Oh, I'm still resistant to it today, honestly. Like, if somebody,
I'm probably more resistant to it now just because I'm not
Yeah.
a kid anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't like interacting too much with comments. Like, back in the day, I would do way more. But I also, if there was instant messages to YouTube, I'm fine with it not being around because I would not acknowledge them. I feel like that's too much power. People already give me weird DMs and all their shit. I don't want it on YouTube.
I mean, the thing is, I think it helped, like, YouTubers collaborate, you know, but now people just do that on other websites, you know, they'll go to Twitter or wherever.
Well, no, like, I got instant, is it cool if I share some, like, personal shit?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, back in the day, because I used to be a stupid Mario Bros. Clone, I used to get, like, fan overlap, and they used to personally message me. So, and I used to message back. That shit would never happen today. But, I don't know if I like just being that open.
Yeah, I don't know,
That
that's
makes
one
dumb,
that
I
kind of
just-
it kind of
makes
makes
dumb.
sense that that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, because I would definitely not use it. I mean, I'm happy because I talked to Michael primarily through that at a time, but like, I don't know.
I mean, the landscape, the landscape is very different now. And like, I mean, YouTube wasn't really a big, like, honest to God, when we were all first using it, YouTube really wasn't. It was like the new big thing, but it wasn't something that had become normalized. In fact, a lot of people discouraged use of it because they just didn't know a lot about it yet.
It does suck when your longtime friends grows out of nerdy stuff. That happens a lot.
I mean, it kind of just sucks being ghosted by a friend. That's another experience that I'm well too familiar with, but you know, it happens. You learn who your real friends are.
I think the thing that's funny is that... Yeah. I think the thing that's interesting is that, Michael and I's relationship's interesting because if you told me, how integral to my life he would be, I would, totally been like, nope. What are you fucking talking about? The Wall Show guy?
That is kind of funny, because I wouldn't have assumed I was going to be a witness.
Like, hell, you were one of the first two people alerted when my child was born.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember that.
it's just it's funny because I thought honestly I'd be closer to Will. Because me and Will talked a lot back in the day. We used to like talk shop. And I love Will. I love Will to this day still.
He's a
but
cool guy.
We just don't talk we don't talk as much because Will's fucking busy, dude. He's out.
He's still
out there doing
he's
shit
still
that I would love to do.
he's still out there making movies. Yeah, he just like he has a drive that didn't stop, and he also just like knows people that also didn't want to stop with him.
Yeah, and but no, I think YouTube definitely brought a lot of really cool people together, and you know, I'm happy that it turned out that way, but it's hilarious on how just random shit happens.
I think you can acknowledge like the good that something did for you while acknowledging that it might not be a good thing for everyone. That like also again like landscapes changing.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, It almost was like a nice feature back in those days of YouTube. I think it is. It doesn't really have a place in modern YouTube, though.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think like most of that other stuff they could bring back. Comments they could bring back, like channel comments they should bring back.
Yeah.
Friends, I kind of think they should bring.
You know what they should bring back? Visible dislike button.
Yes. Here's the thing, though. Like we used to have the star rating system, and I was upset when they changed it. But like, with time, I've been like, no. All I ever did was give stuff 5 stars or 1 star. Like I never.
It makes more.
One or the other.
It makes more sense. Like a 5-star rating works better for something that's like a full-on piece of art. Like if it's like a movie or a game, you know. Where if it's like a YouTube video, it could just be someone like talking about their day. How are you gonna rate that from like a 1 to 5? A like or dislike does make more sense.
I just feel like bringing back a dislike button. Also,
Yeah, I agree.
I understand, and this is gonna be maybe a hot take, right? But, I understand having a full-time job and shit, and not wanting to do things. Trust me, I don't have a full-time job. I'm not a full-time job person, technically. But, I feel like... Yeah, exactly. Look, I don't get paid for that, but, I wish. But,
You should.
yeah, but I think the thing is that I feel like I don't want to sound shitty, but I feel like you should make time for your friends, right? Like,
Oh yeah, man,
Especially 'cause,
absolutely.
like,
Well, I mean, if
like,
you
I
should
do
do
these-
you do it for yourself too, you know? It's like,
well, yeah. I just, here's the thing, right? Is that, like, the biggest thing is that I needed to understand, and if I'm wrong, Michael, you can tell me I'm wrong, but me joining a stream of yours for even 5 minutes is enough, I feel. Right? I
Yeah.
feel like me even just joining the stream for a couple minutes, and me going like, hey, I can only join for so long, is better than me just not doing it, because I get scheduled, because like shit, we all have different schedules. This is, you know, shit happens, but
it's why I appreciate when Austin like tags in for a bit, even if it's just for a little bit, you know? Austin joins like a lot more frequently now, though. He's just able to. I think we're ready for
Thank
Misty.
you.
I've got morning classes tomorrow, and I'm still here. I just love these guys, and you guys talk like me. Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. I like having like interactions with the chat and just kind of finding things to talk about.
don't stay up too late though.
Yeah, don't make tomorrow a miserable day for yourself. But no, it's a chill experience. I do. That is something I like about like a small chat audience, is we're normally able to have like just like good conversation, interesting conversations with chat, and it's not like a bunch of spam, you know, like a lot of like bigger streamers have.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks, is it feels like getting bigger is kind of a curse because of shit like that.
But hopefully, like, it's still something that we can like, you know, keep track of to an extent at least.
Oh, we will always try.
Because I mean, I see some like there's some bigger people I follow who seem to do like a pretty decent job with it. I'd say.
Well, we only have like 19 subscribers, so we need
So
to
we-
chill out.
Yeah. I'm thinking of but people with like a bigger audience, like YMS, or even like Ding Dong and Julian with their like gaming streams. They're pretty good at interacting with their chat, and there's a lot more people in theirs. So I think it's possible. I think you just need a chill chat. Like, you need a chat that isn't just spamming the same shit over and over, making it impossible to read anything. But we don't have to, we're not even in a place where you have to worry about that right now.
Hopefully not.
I appreciate you my homework to these. Nice. Dave mentioned Vine Whip, fucking dingus. Gosh darn it. Hot fucking missed. Piece of shit. Fuck yourself. Oh no.
I think one of the things I really like about doing YouTube is when people leave comments, but they leave comments about, like, you've done it. One of the comments is hidden, and it's a shame. But I get a few commens that are
I know what you're talking
my
about on the
experience with the game.
Yeah, your most recent video, like I have to click like newest to see it.
I don't know what the hell's up with that.
I don't.
but,
YouTube's weird. It does that. It does that to Matt's comments on my videos all the fucking time, and I don't know why.
But like, and it's not that video. Like Donkey Kong is one of those examples because I brought up like the internet checkpoint, so that brought a few people talking about that, and that's kind of the shit that I'm hoping for. Is because yes, I'm kind of asking a question if a game holds up or not. But what I'm really I really, and I think I might need to explain this more. I want to cultivate more of the idea of people. I want to know what their experiences are with it, right? It's also probably because I'm a game apologist, so I'm not provocative, I guess, enough to.
Oh, Cliff can do Bubble Beam.
But yeah, no, maybe they can do Water Gun too.
Oh yeah.
No, I love reading people's comments, especially Michael does it too, with and so does Stuart and others. I like it when you guys give your experience with the game. It's nice. It's why I do it, really.
Yeah. No, it's fun. How do I use the badges to help them level up? Because I have the.
It just happens.
Oh, okay. So did one of them learn cut?
Oh no, you need to have a TM for that.
I still have to have a TM for cut.
Yes, yeah.
Why does it bring up cut then?
Don't you have the TM?
No, they gave me a
Really
TM,
bad.
but it wasn't cut.
Oh yeah, well you gotta look for it.
But I get the new one I got wasn't that though, and these are older
I know,
ones.
You gotta look for the cut TM.
I don't think I have it.
You don't.
But why'd they mention a cut? Well, I'm just confused. That's all.
Because you can learn cut.
Oh, so I now have like permission to use the TM if I get it.
Yes.
Okay. I guess I get that. Can you ever get TMs at the store, or they always just you find them?
There's a store that sells them specifically later.
Okay.
Oh, Cliff will not learn Water Gun. Okay.
Cliff did learn Water Gun. Yeah, Toon Buffoon even went. I didn't know. Like the sad thing is, I just did that on stream. I definitely should start grinding some of those Pokemon up a bit. Like,
Did Cliff learn Water Gun?
yeah, Cliff learned Water Gun.
Look, I'm not watching the stream. I'm just saying shit.
A TM is a trainable machine, and HM is a hidden machine. Cut is an HM. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a cap. People who were robbed. It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this. They are quite literally behind.
Quite literally, yeah, they're right there. Man, I wonder where Team Rocket is.
I wonder where Team Rocket is off to.
God, man, it's only if I could just turn around.
Only I could put my finger on it. Oh wait, I know a good joke my Pokemon friends told me. Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock, am I right, guys? I don't get it. Stealth Rock, am I right, guys? What am I missing here?
I know a Pokemon joke.
What's the Pokemon
Why
joke?
why should you never shower with a Pokemon in the room?
Why?
He might peek at you.
Ah, okay.
Oh, it's you, Cass.
What?
That's you're my rival.
Yeah. Doing great. I caught a bunch of strong, smart Pokemons. Here, let me. Okay, cool. We'll see what we got, I guess. I don't fucking know. You're going faster than I can be.
Cass wants to fight.
I do though.
Pidgeotto.
I think I've actually threatened you with violence multiple times this week.
Probably. Use the Vine Whip attack. That didn't do. It's not very effective.
It's not time, sweet meow. It is not time.
Don't use quick attack on me. It's a dick move.
I feel like. I mean, don't worry about Michael not getting the joke because Michael hasn't played a Pokemon game since Sun and Moon.
Stuff like is a preparation. Okay. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Don't. My accuracy has fallen.
What was I fucking saying though? No, one day when I threaten Michael with violence, he's gonna be like, "Please stop!" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, dude." He's gonna have an intervention.
Dingus gained 435 points. About to use an Abra. Yeah, you know what? Let's change our. We need to give Waspnard some time to shine. That Pokemon is a good bit stronger than Waspnard. This was not a good idea.
What's funny is that Waspnard is a joke that one day will make sense to
I
the
hope.
people that will never see this.
Maybe we're gonna be okay because it keeps trying to do teleport and it's not doing anything.
But the name Waspnard is a reference to a Video Brinkado movie.
It's like an already bad name, and I made it worse. Alright, you know what? Waspnard's fucking kicking ass. Good job, Waspnard. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, my son. About to use Rattata. You know what? Let's keep the Waspnard train going.
Fuck, I can't speak. Goodbye, Bluster.
Have
It's
a good
always
night.
nice to have you here.
Oh, I'm glad that you like the mailbags. I'll get to another one pretty soon. Those are pretty easy to make.
Good night.
Okay, what's the Video Brinkado joke? Because I'm fucking stupid and I can't keep up with
There's a
So
beat.
in-
Okay, Matt can go.
In the Little Bee, their ripoff of Bee movie, there's a character named Beanard.
I thought that was in the B movie.
No, it's from their Bee movie knockoff. Beanard. I outright refuse to call him that in my review. I'm like, no, his name is Bernard.
Bernard. Oh my fucking god. Send me your video. I haven't seen it.
You made a video?
That was an old one.
I don't care.
That
I'll
was like
still watch it.
old one.
Uh-oh, fuck me.
I mean, if you insist.
Let's use... Oh, wait, I have the water type if this doesn't go well. Use your Vine Whip. That'll go good against a fire type.
Hey,
It didn't...
no.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. The
What would
tackle
be-
probably
you
would have
know
been
what?
better.
I was gonna make a joke. It's like, man, it would be funny if there's a Pokemon trainer that progressively gets worse as your rival, but that is just Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
I like how like Cass has a Charmander and is just consistently not using Ember on the grass type.
You know what's even funnier about that is that in this game I have a Charmander, and in reality I would never have a Charmander because I have a proxy hate for Charmander.
Oh no. You won already. Binkus. Hey,
Charmander's my favorite starter.
I'm a Bulbasaur guy. I'm a Bulbasaur. I like all three of them a lot, though. I think that it was a very
They were
strong
really good.
starts. Yeah.
I feel like the better fire type is any of the other generational ones. I really like Typhlosion a lot. I like
Looking
so
forward
many
to
of the other fire types.
Starter Squad finally finishing 11.
Michael.
He's getting pretty close.
Hey Michael, do me a huge favor. After you beat this one, do you want to just go through the series of Pokemon?
Like play all of them.
Yeah.
I'm
See
open
where
to
you
it.
drop out.
That's the real challenge mode. Is like it's not just like playing a Pokemon game. It's like see how far I can make it without wanting to stop.
With that being said, I don't think you have to play yellow. I mean, just like, you know.
We could probably settle on like one from each, and like if we finish all those, and then I want to keep going, then we could like work our way to remakes like Leaf Green, Fire Red.
I think remakes are fine because by the time I think we should just do them release order. So after this would be like gold and silver. I know that like yellow has like quality of life changes, but like there's no way in fuck I think I can convince Michael to play this again.
I mean, I'm actually not having a bad time. I do like this game. I do think it's like, I'm willing to say that growing up with it's a big part of it because yes, they did make a lot of quality of life changes to the series.
The problem with the thing is that the only reason why I don't like Charmander is because like it's like everywhere. I think I want to fight Charmander over not Charmander, Charizard because it's just non-stop. It's like the most popular card. It's the most popular Pokemon, so my hipster ass cannot like it.
It's the most popular because it's the coolest.
I cannot agree with that. I think the Gamera Turtle is better than the Dragon.
Love is stored in the fire type Pokemon. If I were a Pokemon trainer, I would be a fire type trainer. I would be a fire type gym leader, and I would live there.
I think my favorite fire type though has to be Cinderace or Typhlosion. But I really like Cinderace.
There's a rumor going around that I sleep in the lockers over here, but that's simply not true. I usually sleep on the bench over there.
I normally sleep in the lockers over there. I also live in my car.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the fire types are normally really cool. I've kind of been I don't know. I think I like the water types too, though.
Okay, but what type of gym leader would you be? Which one?
Fairy.
Yeah. Michael, your turn.
Oh, I don't know.
He'd be the Spidey trainer.
How many hedgehog Pokemon are there?
Not
Probably
enough.
not. There's like that grass one.
It's like 2? 1? Technically 1, and that doesn't stay that way.
I would just be a gym battle where you had to fight 6 Bidoofs. Alright, Waspinard, this is your training. You need to do this for me. Alright, there we go. Good job, Waspinard.
Okay, honey.
Yeah. She just likes to randomly dig her claws all the way into me.
She doesn't mean to. She's just trying to be stable.
Can I teach Waspinard how to fly later? Because that would be useful.
I have no clue.
It's got wings, but I don't know if that actually helps. I remember it was like a fucking Smosh skit where they made a joke that like Charizard couldn't learn fly, but Pidgey could, and it just shows like Ian riding on a tiny Pidgey going like, "Fuck yeah, Pidgey!" as he's going in the sky. Leave me alone, I don't want to talk to you.
I'm dreading going to work.
Reactbot, what is your opinion on Pidgeys? I don't.
Michael, make me have to go to the fucking stream.
Did he say anything?
I don't think he did.
Oh, he's like slowly looking at the camera. That was weird. Alright.
Every day they upload makes me smile.
Alright. Fucking Reactbot's being a creepypasta. What would Spiney's partner Pokemon be? Psyduck?
Yeah.
We would just like both like scream and they would just like both scream in panic.
I think the thing that's funny is watching you play through this whole series. I think it'd be really interesting.
Yeah, Shaman, that's the one. I'm definitely open for it, especially since these first ones would be like really easy to get going. Honestly, I think the entire series would be pretty easy to stream.
It would be. No thanks to Nintendo.
No thanks to Nintendo.
No, okay, hold on. So let me bitch for a second. Pokemon had its like Pokemon Day thing, right? And one of their trailers is for a stadium-like game. Cool, right? But they started showing the Pokemon handheld games, so my dumbass thought that they were gonna put it on NSO, right? I thought that they were gonna put Pokemon on NSO. That's what I got excited for, and to find out that it's a game that's not even coming out yet, that is being in development, pissed me the hell off really bad, because NSO should just have Pokemon games. That's all.
Damn it, come on. Yeah, I agree with that. Because they got the Mystery Dungeon games on there, which I'd also be willing to do a challenge mode on.
Yeah, no, there's absolutely no goddamn reason to not have them on NSO.
What would Spiney's entire team be? I'd have to think about that.
I feel like it's whatever we catch.
Ask it for mailbag. I'll do that. That could be a fun Spiny mailbag video.
Yeah. Sonichu.
You know what? Let's send out Cliff and get good old Cliff some XP.
Sonichu and Rosechu would be
Because
on
it
their
has
team.
Sonic Chew and Rosechu.
There's Zappin' to the Extreme in the next Pokemon game, don't you know?
Yes.
I absolutely love Nidoran in this game. Holy shit.
in the new Animal Crossing, Sonic Chew and Rosechu coming to your town.
Sounds like a threat. I know I keep saying I'll stop referencing Chris Chan, and I'm sorry, but like I just felt like that.
I mean, I'm so guilty of doing that. I don't care. I guess time and place, and we're playing Pokemon right now, so how could I lose?
That is a good. What are your favorite Pokemon for Cartoon Buffoon's sake? Because that sounds like a really cool drawing.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, I do legitimately really like Bulbasaur. I do.
Say you're working on it.
I'm working on it.
I think that's our go-to one, though. We do that so much.
Frequently, yeah. No, like that one's like so common that I sometimes don't even process that it's like a Christian reference. I'm just used to saying it now.
No, you know what's great is that Michael brought up that with my name change, I actively killed.
Yeah, you killed my joke.
Is it okay that I share that? That's how like you answered the phone for a minute.
For a long time,
the Discord.
I would just be like, "Hello, Chris. This is Matthew, Casey's father," which is how like one of the most infamous phone calls of Christian opens. I just, but yeah, we can't make like any Christian jokes with Cass anymore.
Good. But
You can make the jokes, but yeah.
we had a conversation about that in Stardew Valley. Well, when I was like, that's gonna be like your last thought before you die.
You know, that's gonna be the last thing Michael says.
Yeah, that's gonna be the last thing Michael says to you before you die.
Oh, cat dinner.
Oh yeah,
Guys, it's cat dinner.
cat dinner. I really love Bulbasaur, Psyduck. I mean, like Psyduck, it really is just because it's a goofy-looking Pokemon. But I made a joke in the Pokemon Rusty video saying I only associate with stupid-looking characters, which is why I picked Psyduck. Because my name is in the start. If you watch Starter Squad, my name's in the credits of one of the episodes because I donated to it, and you got to pick a Pokemon sprite to go with your name. And Mackle Shadackle was the name, not Spiny Norman. But Spiny Norman wasn't a thing yet. That's how long these fucking episodes take. Spiny Norman wasn't a thing when the last Starter Squad came out, but
McCall Shadicall.
But I had like a Psyduck sprite next to mine because I like him. I like that they put him into. I wasn't that into Detective Pikachu, but I like that they put Psyduck in there. I like Gengar a lot.
Yeah, Cartoon Buffoon said that. I really like
His name is Tyler the Tiger.
I really like Pokemon movie. I liked Pokemon movie. I like the live Pokemon movie.
He goes.
I think the one thing it did really well is that it implemented the Pokemon super well. Like, I remember my biggest concern when I saw the trailer is that they were gonna, like, focus... I shouldn't say focus too much on humans, because of course the humans are gonna have more story relevance since they can speak, outside of, you know, Ryan Reynolds, Pikachu, and Mewtwo, obviously. But, like, no, I mean, they constantly had Pokemon filled in all the shots, and they also had a good amount of them. Like, they appeared, they were very present. There was, like, so many, like, from different generations, and I think a lot of them looked really good, too. I just didn't really... honest to God, my main reason for not liking Detective Pikachu is I just don't think Ryan Reynolds is funny. Deadpool's the exception, and that's, like, really it, and even then I didn't really like the new one that much. And it's like, not that it isn't doing cool stuff, because I agree it is doing cool stuff. It's acknowledging, like, the Fox universe a lot, which was neat, and bringing a lot of that stuff back. But I just don't think Ryan Reynolds is funny.
Is there any other Pokemon that'd be on your team?
I'd have to think about it, but I'll try to think of something by the end of this call.
I really like starters.
What type of
Did you see-
would you be?
Cass, what would your Pokemon team? So that's a question for you, Cass.
Oh, you're not.
Give me a minute. I need to have an answer that isn't just starter type Pokemon.
Oh man, I'm not even paying attention to how fucking dead Waspnard is right now.
Spiny normal type.
Like, in reality, I would never have a Beedrill because I'd be terrified of it.
That sounds
But-
like something I'd do to you as a prank. I'd send you.
But I remember when I played Animal Crossing, like when it first came out, Matt sent me in the mail like a giant wasp head.
Right.
But like I think Beedrill is cool, and I often get a Beedrill when I play this game, like I did already. But I also, in reality, like if Spiny was like, let's do a hypothetical where I like Pokemon are real and I have my own team, I would never do a fucking Beedrill. The only benefit to doing a Beedrill would, if me and the Beedrill were tight, maybe the Beedrill could get other Beedrills to fuck off.
No, there is a Norman Pokemon leader.
Oh.
Gym leader.
Normal types. Okay, cool. What game is he on?
Type.
What's the new one? Scarlet and Violet? Yeah.
So we can have if we keep playing these, eventually Norman will go up against Norman.
Yeah. I like Dragonite a lot. I like Mew a lot.
I like Meowth.
I like Typhlosion, but who's Hisuian Typhlosion, the fire ghost type. I need to keep track of the numbers.
Is there a fire fairy type?
Yes. Question mark.
I probably should name someone outside of Gen 1. Like, I really like Poplio. I always thought Trico and Totodile were pretty cool. I feel like there's some Gen 3 and Gen 2 Pokemon I liked.
Typing in
I really like
Google.com
Genie.
into Google.
Noivern.
Norman is from Pokemon Ruby. He's the deadbeat
Oh,
dad of the protagonist,
He
really.
is, isn't he? Who am I thinking of? What is the guy? What is the one normal dude in Scarlet and Violet?
That's Spiny for real.
It's Larry. Larry's the normal dude. Holy shit, I can't believe I thought that was Norman. That makes sense if his name was Norman, the normal guy.
I'm gonna
Business dude.
I'm gonna get up for just
Dude.
like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
I would be like a laziness themed gym leader. Like my main Pokemon would be a Snorlax, but I would also have an Ekans and a Seal.
The fairy fire type Pokemon is called Flaries.
Can you send me a picture of it?
It's like a sheep. Hold on. Which game is this from? I'm using Matt's phone. I don't know where I left my phone. Epic Gamers Who Talk Gaming. Sure, I'll put it in there. Why not?
I don't think that's an official Pokemon.
No, it's not.
I don't think so.
Well, that's what came up. That's what came up when I searched it. That was the first thing that popped
I
up.
could have swore there was a fairy fire type. Did we not
That
have
was-
one yet?
That was the first thing that popped up.
I know.
How is there not a fairy fire type yet?
I'm Googling it right
That's fucking crazy. I could have swore there was
now.
one.
Gotta be one. None yet.
Really? Wow. Nope, there isn't one yet. I could have swore there was.
You know what's confusing?
What?
It's because they
All right.
switched Galarian Ponyta, which is a fire type.
Ah, okay.
I-
That makes sense. Yeah,
I-
Galarian Ponyta.
I thought of a
Okay.
funnier
So,
thing for Spiny though with Pokemon. Like, what would be his like nightmare team?
Why did you Google that?
So, and I thought of that while I was getting a drink. So, Spiny's nightmare team. First,
Why wouldn't I bring up the website?
so first we've
I'm not
got.
gonna type it into the browser.
You can just type it in right there. Google
s-
find.
Hold on. First we've got 3 Beedrills that have the same personality as Ash's Charizard right when it evolves.
Jesus Christ.
So we have 3 Beedrills. The 4th Pokemon would be Snorlax that, like Ash's Pikachu, insists it stays out of the Pokeball at all times.
it's from.
The 5th one would be the 5th one would be a Ditto that also turns into a Beedrill. What would the 6th one be? So we got 4 Beedrills essentially.
What is the bee Pokemon name? The Queen Bee.
Oh no.
Vespiquen. The last one be Vespiquen.
Okay, there's that one too. 5 bees and a Snorlax that won't go in its Pokeball.
I don't know why I couldn't remember Norman is. Oh, that's why, because he's your dad.
Papa,
That's why I couldn't remember Norman.
please love me, Papa.
Ah, boy. Pokemon dads are so fucking rare that, like, when one actually happened, I'm like, Norman, that's Larry, right?
Even in fucking Moon, you don't have a dad, right? Or is your dad at least like traveling something? The dad's not present at the start of the game. I never made it far enough
No,
to see
I
a
don't
dad.
think- In Moon, you don't have a dad, right?
I made a joke that the Meowth the mom has is that your dad. Because why not? Why not?
Yeah.
ReactBot, what's your Pokemon team gonna consist of?
God damn it.
Done without the profanity, but
I'm sorry. We're fucked. Osnard can't fight this guy. Dingus, I choose you. Meowth, that's right. Sport, let's go play catch. Yeah. Exactly.
I can see that, yeah.
My Meowth dad and me. My dad Meowth. Just trying to think of a good jingle for that show. That'd be great. Wasnard grew to level 14.
I know what the promotions would sound like. Prepare for trouble and make it double. Meowth is now your dad.
We're just doing XP sharing for this right now. Sending Dingus right back out. I'm interested in level and clip up more. Geodude was more so just an idea that seemed neat at the time. I don't know why I keep thinking Vine Whip's gonna work on that thing.
His name is Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey, my bad. We've just used Jeffrey. We haven't like used Jeffrey once, so I keep forgetting Jeffrey has a name.
I love the idea of Meowth being your dad because it'd just be like, "Hey kid, what's your problems? Oh, it's this, Dad. Did you catch a Pikachu? Ash's Pikachu? No? Well then I don't care."
There was an episode where Meowth wanted to be a father. It's the episode with the Togepi egg.
I wish Meowth was my dad.
I wish Meowth was my father.
I'm just
Jesse was
kidding.
my
I like
dad.
my dad.
And I wish he didn't have the devil's curly hair.
And I wish James was my
Mankey.
mom.
Oh yeah, when last time I played this game, I really fucking got a Mankey up to a really high level. I guess it was Primeape by the end of it. Because I like Primeape. I love the boxing episode. That was like one of the first episodes I ever owned on VHS, and I loved it. They had Primeape, they had Hitmonlee, they had... What's the Punching one's name again? Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan, and what was the kicking?
Kicking one, Hitmonchan's the punching one, yeah.
Okay, so they're very similar. That's why I got confused. Meowth can speak because he
throws me for a fucking loop.
He really tried hard to impress her. Oh yeah, I know. I love that Meowth backstory episode. I uploaded a fucking video to the Duck Brigade that was just that one clip of him saying, "Bad Meowth, you deserve to be punished." And they have like this poor Meowth like tied up in a tree.
You know what's funny is that I remember the commercials of a Poke, and I could be getting this wrong because I haven't seen the commercial in a long time, but it was like a bus driver having full of a bus full of Pokemon, and then they like put it in a trash compactor. And as a kid, I'm like, wow, that's kind of fucked up.
You like to join Team Rocket?
I know what you're talking about. It like compresses them into a Game Boy.
Game Boy, yeah.
But still, it's like, the Pokemon are dead now, I guess.
And
They
then,
just
like,
made a fucking Godfather reference. They just said, Team Rocket just said, "I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse." Context: Matt and I just watched both of the Godfather. Not in one day, but we watched the other one like 2 days ago, something like that.
It was Monday.
All right. You know what? Let's just switch. Let's just switch to Competent, Mr. Competent. Can use Poison Sting. Aw. We should heal. Should have just walked back. I forgot about the fucking Team Rocket reveal here.
Did you?
Yeah, I remember that. You explained this context yesterday. Yeah. Godfather was very fucking good. It was my first time watching it finally. And yeah, I never saw it.
Are you gonna say you didn't like it because it what is the fuck?
It insisted upon itself.
Thank you.
Matt made that joke the second we started watching the first one. I liked The Godfather though. Godfather Part 2 took me a while. Like we were an hour and a half in, and I was just like talking to Matt. Like I was just like, "How are you doing with this, Matt? So far, I'm not really like into this too much, but it really like it was kind of like watching Better Call Saul, where it's like it's a slow burn for like a really good payoff. I was pretty happy with the movie by the end of it. I'm very intrigued by Part 3 because even if I'm just so curious now. It does seem like the general consensus is it's bad because it's boring, though, so we'll see.
It's bad because it insisted upon itself.
It insists upon itself. It insists upon itself, Lois.
I'll say this, like, my memory of part 3 is the movie is pretty boring, but Sofia Coppola is giving, like, one of the most hilariously awful performances in history.
Well, it's funny because I was, like, looking at the director's work, because I was like, you know what, I finally actually seen some of this guy's movies. Prior to, like, knowing you, Matt, the only one I saw was The Outsiders, and now I've seen, you know, Godfather Part 1 and 2, I'll see 3 soon, I saw Apocalypse Now. And then I saw, like, The Bling Ring was on there, and that's, like, essentially a Lifetime movie, you know? And I was like, how the fuck is he involved with The Bling Ring? And then it said Sofia Coppola. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like Martin Scorsese with that Campus Life movie that his daughter made.
Sofia Coppola's made some good movies.
I mean, that's good, then. You see, you know what I mean, though, when you see, like, oh, it's a director's kid, and it's, like, something that is, like, clearly on a different scale, and it's like the nepotism is what made it, like, more known.
Yeah.
But what else did Sofia Coppola make? Since I just made fun of her, so I'll at least humor that now.
Lost in Translation is her most famous movie.
Oh, she made that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie, but I've heard really good things about it.
I think I prefer The Virgin Suicides.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, I like Lost in Translation. Both are good movies.
Arr, you're so good. You're a pirate?
Yeah. He's a pirate now.
Your ability, you could become a top leader at Team Rocket.
I could be a pirate gym leader.
Matt, that's like the type of... Matt only catches pirate Pokemon. How many pirate Pokemon are there?
A Popplio, Primarina.
You gotta have a parrot. Gotta have a parrot, obviously. Get like a shark.
You get a Voltorb and paint it black.
Yeah.
So it's like a cannonball.
Oh, hold on. How do you feel about mosquitoes, Michael?
I mean, I don't like them, but they don't freak me out.
Okay, well now
They're
now
definitely
Buzzwole is on
they're more
Spidey's
they're more dangerous than wasps, but I'm just...
No, Buzzwole is now on Spidey's team.
There you go. There you have it. Yeah, I like mosquitoes are one of those like I should be more afraid of mosquitoes, but I mean, but to be fair, most people, I mean, and they're technically not insects, but like a lot of people are terrified of spiders, and that's one that I don't have. Like I think spiders are most of the ones you're like gonna encounter at least over here are pretty harmless.
See, that's because you are on the East Coast.
Right. But people will see like a little, you know, a tiny little spider that can't do anything and freak out over here. Like I get it. It's like a phobia, but like
tiny spiders can fuck you up. Someone here can fuck you up.
Thing is, like a wasp, I know that, but like these are tiny spiders that can't fuck you up. So, but I mean, I guess some people are more afraid if they're tiny because then they can't like detect them as easily. So I guess that makes sense too.
The issue is the human brain is trained to not like creatures that move like spiders.
Well, the thing too is like a wasp sting. I've been stung by a wasp before. It stings, but it's really not that bad. In fact, a bee sting is worse. It hurts more.
Hey, Michael, do me a huge favor. Look at what I sent you and tell me that wouldn't freak you out if that was real.
I'll take a look. Yeah, let's see. I got 4 messages. Most of them are from Cass. But the
newest one I sent you. I sent you the Pokemon that
the buff.
The buff mosquito. Because no, that'd be hilarious to be on your team.
And I'm sorry, I'm just checking messages. And, oh yeah, I've got to do I've got to adjust my ranking too for that, Matt. Would you rather be attacked by 50 small wasp or attacked by one bee drill? One bee drill because I could at least like keep track of it. If I could like get inside somewhere, there's a chance it wouldn't be able to get to me.
Love it if a bee drill is as like if they're as spiteful as actual wasps, so it just be outside of your house tapping at your window.
Like 50. I mean, maybe that is a good point because it's like if I get inside wasps. I mean, if the wasps are like gonna stop at nothing to get to me, they can find a way inside the house easily.
The deal is that's a terrible decision because they're both spiteful creatures.
Yeah.
Like,
I had a buddy who used to tell me like about like the difference between like the killer hornets, like, you know, the murder hornets, like, and he I don't know if he actually knew what he was talking about. I kind of think he did. He had a lot of knowledge on this stuff. He did like read up on like insects and like just animals a lot. I believe him, I guess is what I'm saying. But he would said like some of those like murder hornets, like if you go into like they are sentient enough, they're self-aware enough to where if you jump inside of a body of water to get away from them, they will wait for you at the top for you to come back up.
Can I ruin that for you a little bit?
Go for it.
That's just wasps. In general.
I could believe that too.
Like, no, it's murder hornets are worse because they will remember you specifically, right? Like that's their issue. It's not that they'll wait for you under bodies of water. They will remember you, and they will keep. They if you piss them off, they will remember you specifically.
I'm just thinking. Yeah, right. I'm just thinking about that. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen like Hot Diggity Demon's Animal Crossing animation. I'm just like imagining that shot of Mr. Game & Watch at the end destroying the mailbox, but it's like a bee trail holding up like a pipe and like smashing your mailbox, waiting for you to come outside.
You know, okay, so hold on. Can I ask you one question,
Sure.
Cartoon?
Oh, yeah.
Can Michael obtain a Pokeball or not in that situation of the bees or wasps?
Oh, if I have a Pokeball, it's definitely a bee drill.
Because that can determine it right there, right? Because, like, no matter what in real life, you like, even if you had a Pokeball, you only have 1 for 50 wasps. But, like, if he has a bee drill, and there's a good chance that the Pokeball might not work either. But does he have a Pokeball? Or is he able to obtain a Pokeball in the situation? I'm assuming no. Okay.
You're allowed a Pokeball, but you gotta run to the store and spend $50 on it, just like in the game. I guess in that same thing, you could probably like go to the store and buy like wasp spray.
But see, the thing that sucks about that is that some might be immune, so you only piss them off more. So I think you'd want to go with the bee drill. Because like some sprays only give nerve damage, and
At the same time, though, you could like find something in your house that would also kill them, honestly. Like if you just had bleach in your house and sprayed them on the wasps, that'll kill them. Gasoline kills them. There's a lot of videos of people holding up like a cup of gasoline over a hornet's nest and they all go in. For me, a bee drill, like the only thing that's more appealing about the bee drill is that it's easy to track it.
I think the thing is, I'd rather have the bee drill because all those situations you brought up are not just 50 wasps attacking you. Like, I do not think that, you know, you're like, yeah, you could definitely get gasoline on them, but like that sounds like a harder process than just going to the store and paying $50.
Well, there's also no guarantee that the 50 wasps are going to stay together.
No, there is no guarantee, but like, either way, the issue is I think a bee drill's easier to handle. Because it's like one big thing versus like 50.
I think so. I guess the only thing about the bee drill though that would concern me is I think technically 50 wasps can kill you. You can get stung to death by a bunch of insects, but I feel like a bee drill could like impale you, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, 50 wasps can hurt you, but like a bee drill will just straight up kill you. Like you can like you'll get stung, but you can avoid getting stung by like most of the 50 wasps. If you get stung by Beedrill even once, you're fucking dead.
I wonder if water guns. Is Matt chopped enough like a rock poke? Nope. Not even a little bit. We're sharing this XP 3 ways.
Yeah, Beedrill is 4-7.
Beedrill's 4-7.
To be fair here, I don't think that means shit to Michael.
I'm a very tall man.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. That means Michael could fight the Beedrill, probably.
We're just gonna go outside. Like maybe I'll fight.
Boxing gloves.
I'll fight the Beedrill if it agrees not to use its stinger.
Hold on. Let's change that. Make sure it doesn't use its drills.
We should you should have to wear boxing gloves. Although it would probably just pierce right through the boxing gloves. Cliff grew to level 12. No, don't switch your Pokemon. Let's just fucking kill it. I'm getting through this so quick, so slowly, because I'm trying to level these guys up, but honestly, I probably just need to keep moving forward, and then experience share with, like, Pokemon that are, like, way weaker.
God damn
I
it.
imagine the Beedrill just takes off his needles like a horrific scene with the deer in Adventure Time. I don't
Finger
know.
Wiggles too.
I don't know that reference. I've only seen a few
I'll send it
episodes.
to you. That's fucking. Hold on.
I've seen a few episodes of Adventure Time. I think it's neat, but it's not one that I kept up with.
I feel like
I like,
if you sat with it.
I think I probably would too. I liked Midnight Gospel a lot. Obviously, it was a very different show, but there's
pretty good. I mean, I never kept up with it, but I have seen episodes here and there. So every now and then we'll get to an episode where I'm like, oh, I've actually
check after
seen
this
this
fight.
one.
Yeah, I'll have to watch. I'll probably watch Adventure Time eventually. Right now, what am I watching right now? I actually have to think about it. I don't remember.
I'm watching Venture Bros and Better Call Saul.
Yeah. Great shows. What am I watching? What am I watching right now? I feel like I am watching something and I'm just like, I haven't watched it for like a little bit.
I wanted you to watch Mob Psycho 100.
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be watching. I think I've just been watching movies lately, but I'm trying to think if there was a show I started watching and didn't finish.
Like gaslight yourself into being freaked out by something, but it's not actually freaky.
Like YouTubers did with Lost Media.
Sure. Yeah, that makes a lot of that's way better than describing what I just did.
Let's see what Cass sent me. That's a great thumbnail.
I'm so sorry.
You did not do this, Jake.
What? Then who did?
It was him.
I'll pause it for a second just in case, because like the YouTube stream's gonna be picking up that audio. I don't think it's gonna matter because it's just audio and Pokemon's playing over it, but. Oh, that's funny. Alright, we should probably switch. Just let Dingus get through get through this. Now you know what? Actually, we're gonna put Jeffrey at the start so he can get some XP.
For all people except for Matt, who's the character you want in the next Super Smash Bros? The reason why I exclude Matt is because I know he's gonna say Waluigi.
either some sort of Paper Mario representative, or like, I mean, I still really love Crash Bandicoot in there.
Honestly, they should just add Knuckles, Tails, and Eggman already, and even Shadow. Like, at least just make an alt costume for Shadow. Come on.
Yeah, Shadow should have been there.
I don't know which Sonic character I'd want if I got to pick another Sonic character to go in. I think it'd be cool to see another Sonic character regardless. Didn't get screwed to level 26.
And you can answer the question too if you care.
Who?
Cartoon Buffoon.
Yeah.
See, I want Gino now out of spite, but like with Waluigi, I think, unlike Waluigi, I think I've given up on it.
They should add the Prince from Katamari.
Yeah.
Because Final Smash should involve the King of all Cosmos.
Okay, mine might be a little controversial, but I want the Choir Kids, and I don't care how
yeah.
look.
I would love a Rhythm Heaven rep, honestly.
No. I want the Choir Kids. I do not want any of the fighting characters from
Not-
Rhythm Heaven. I do not want the sword guy. I do not want the wrestler. I want one of the weird picks. Give me a weird fucking pick from Rhythm Heaven.
I don't
Give me
want
weird picks.
I don't want Karate Joe because Karate Joe is just not an interesting design. Like it's a fine rhythm game, but he is like one of the most boring. But it's kind of like deliberately, like honest to God, his teacher would be a way more entertaining character to throw in.
I think
Actually,
the
the
Knight
Knight
would
from-
be dope.
That would be cool. I haven't even played that game, but I just like that character's design. I'd be okay with that. I guess with that same, I think Hollow Knight would also be cool. I'd like more indie game reps.
I think Shantae is what I'd want for sure.
That's a
They
proper.
should finally add James Bond.
See, like that one's not like out of left field. I think they considered that or some shit.
Yeah, no, they considered that back in the day because of GoldenEye for the N64. But they were like, it might be hard to get like the rights to that.
Can't be any more hard than working with fucking Disney for Sora.
You know, the more I think about it, the more Disney being mad about Sonic succeeding pisses me off because of the fact that they did have to acknowledge, like, they had to talk to Nintendo about Sora, meaning that, like, not long ago, they acknowledged him. Give me another Kingdom Hearts. That's all I ask. I want another Kingdom Hearts before I'm dead.
4 is being worked on right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's like, I'm bringing that up after how fucking long 3 took, but...
Michael, do you understand that, like, I literally...
Didn't they show footage from 4 already, though?
They did that with 3 too.
Okay.
Do you understand that in my collection of video games, I have to do a double fucking take because I own Kingdom Hearts 3? I still do not believe it. I played the game multiple times, and it's like, there's something in my brain that makes me not believe that 3 exists because of how goddamn long we had to wait for that shit. I also remember having a friend that was like...
If we're talking plausible characters, the Knight or Sans. With that being said, if we're being just ludicrous, then Grim from Hollow Knight or Dementio. I really like Hollow Knight. I think that'd be cool. I love
feel like-
characters with a circus theme.
I feel like those wouldn't be too out of left field. Like I want Duke Nukem in the game, but that Duke Nukem or Doomslayer, but that's just not happening.
Yeah, put the Doom guy in.
Listen, Duke Nukem would be a great character to have in there, only because I think it would be an amazing like reveal, and that's it. Do people give a shit about Duke Nukem anymore? like, I feel like you can make a game now. Cause like, what's the Duke Nukem clone that they made? It's like, I made Matt play it for a minute.
Dynamite Duke?
No. Shadow, no.
Oh,
the
Wang. Yeah, the like Kung Fu one.
Yeah, that game's still running. They're still making them, and I think like with Doom and Wolfenstein's recent success, I would love to see what they would do with Duke Nukem. Cause like, you can tell me that he's a character that's not correct anymore, but like, I think you can still pull it off, right? Like movie references are still reasonable because that's really all he is.
Yeah, like he's like very similar to Deadpool, frankly.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, like, due to the fact that Deadpool exists, I think that you can make a Doom 2016 style game with like Duke Nukem, and I think that'd have been great.
If I had to pick a Paper Mario character to put in, because now I'm thinking about that more, I guess Vivian would be the one. That'd be like the partner. That'd be the one I'd like to see the most. I think there's probably more there's more logical characters you could probably throw in.
Listen, if they put Vivian in Smash, you know damn well everyone would fucking cry about it.
I mean, I think they would just put in Paper Mario before.
Yeah, and I'd be okay with that too. If I'm going with like a fantasy pick right here because I think Vivian. I mean, I really love Goombella too. I just don't think Goombella would be that like. I'd say just throw in a regular Goomba before you throw Goombella in, honestly.
I actually think Vivian may be possible because of the fact that like Min Min made it, but not like the main character of the game.
Yeah, and Vivian,
So, like,
there's so much good like move potential with Vivian, you know.
I think, let me put it this way, if it's up to Sakurai, right, it'd probably be Vivian before Paper Mario. Because Sakurai likes to do that kind of shit.
But I do like, I like the idea of just having a Paper Mario in there too, honestly. They added Mr. L. Mr. L would be, I think Mr. L would be cool too.
Okay, question open to anybody. Is there a character that you openly think was a waste of a space? Like, if you can trade them, who's that character that you're like, wow, yeah, no, you didn't need to be here?
I know my answer to that.
I'm gonna take out a Fire Emblem character, and I'm like, I've talked with you and Stuart enough to where I can at least come to an agreement that it's like, you guys have talked me into it like a little bit, that it's like, okay, they are different, they're not the same, literally the same character, copy and pasted. It's really popular in Japan, I get it. But I don't play as any of the Fire Emblem characters. I'll be respectful enough to not call it a wasted slot, but I would take 4 of them out if I could, you know, like I'm not big on them. But I mean, I used to bitch about the hero from Dragon Quest, and then I played Dragon Quest and I'm like, oh, I'm really happy that he's in this game now. And I'm sure that Matt, that was your answer too. Oh no, wait, no, Matt probably wanted like Mario to be taken out.
No, I was gonna say Fire Emblem because they're just like Robin is the only one that is fun to play as. The rest of them are boring sword fighters, and like Link, Cloud, Shulk, they're all sword fighters too, but they're also like fun to play as. The Fire Emblem characters are just not fun to play as.
Like the Fire Emblem characters, that's because I do like to play with them. See, that's the thing is everyone goes, I would take out a Fire Emblem character. Here's the thing. The ones that I feel like people would want to take out or should, if you're that believing in it, is like Lucina or Chrom, because they are literally just clones of Marth and Roy.
Incineroar might... I hear where you're coming from, Toon Buffoon. Incineroar seems like a random pick almost, but... One, I think Incineroar is fun to play as, and two, Incineroar is probably the most furry character in the game. Like, it's a big buff cat guy. So, he probably...
I feel like Buffoon's take is the same thing as saying Fire Emblem character, but,
I think Incineroar is really fun to play as.
I think the thing is, for me, if I could take out one character, it is one that it's Sephiroth. can't take out Sephiroth and replace
Really?
it with anybody else. Yeah.
Okay. Why so? Just out of curiosity.
Final Fantasy has so many characters, from the Onion Knights to Squall to so many others, and you decided... Because, see, you could say what you want about Fire Emblem, but those are all different games that sold well and kind of helped the 3DS move along, because, believe it or not, Fire Emblem did... Like, Awakening kept it alive, and it was meant to promote each game, so there's a reason for them to exist, right? But the Pokemon is the same thing, right? They're kind of celebrating the new game. Sephiroth is from the same game as Cloud, and I do not get why the fuck he's there in this one. You could have given me any Final Fantasy character, or any character, period, right? And don't get me wrong, I like there being more villains in Smash, but like, Sephiroth's that one character that's like, I see you, I get you, you want the rivalry, but like, I don't know. I think I would have preferred, and I would have preferred, if to be honest, a Final Fantasy character that showed up on a Nintendo fucking console, because all these other ones we mentioned at least were on Nintendo consoles. Final Fantasy VII was the straw that broke the camel's back in period why Nintendo didn't see Final Fantasy for a minute, right? Like, Square was legitimately upset at them, so I'm surprised that they went, yeah, let's add Sephiroth for, I mean, it's obvious for popularity, but like, you could have chose any of the NES or Super Nintendo era characters, and that would have probably been better. But Sephiroth was the one that was like, oh man, really?
I'm trying to think of who I would take out that's like a non...
I mean, I get it. Like, I get it. I see exactly where Fire Emblem comes in, because I cannot defend, like, Chrom and Lucina, which sucks because they're both from the same game. But the problem is Chrom, Lucina, and Robin are all from the same fucking game, so you can leave them. They can go, right? Because Robin is the best choice out of all of them, and that's the character you play as. And
I like Robin, actually.
I'm reading two Mufus chats here. I think he is as hot as the next guy. I just feel like we don't need another Pokemon. Maybe at the very least, like, if you're gonna throw in another Pokemon, like, one can go out. Like, Greninja and Incineroar probably don't need to be in the next one. And I enjoyed playing as both of them. I think they're both fun to play as, but I agree, like, if you're gonna keep throwing, like, try to keep including new generations, maybe throw a few out. Maybe have Pokemon Trainer in there, but change the 3 Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't think you need Lucario in there if you have Mewtwo.
Yeah,
I'd agree with that too.
See, the thing is, I see Terry...
I get why that happened in Ultimate, because they're like, oh, we're gonna have every single character we've ever had playable.
Yeah, right.
And for some reason, they decided to replace Mewtwo with Lucario in Brawl. I think it should have just been Mewtwo in Brawl, frankly.
I definitely understand Terry Bogard, because, like, Ryu and Ken, King of Fighters / Fatal Fury is a pretty big fighting game franchise, so much so that Capcom has openly had a rivalry with them and had many crossovers. And there's a lot of people that like King of Fighters. Is he a good representation for King of Fighters? No. I think Kyo or, Ash or many other characters would be a better representation, but Terry Bogard in Fatal Fury was the game that I can see people choosing for that fighting game one, and I was excited for it only because I'm entrenched in fighting games. But
I think they should add Chun-Li from Fortnite.
Yeah, no. Okay, look, if they, you know what? I think if they ever do add a Fortnite character, do me a huge favor. Just don't do Jonesy. Do like Peely or something. Do one of the weird fucking characters. Give me the buff cat.
It would be Jonesy or it would be Peely.
But that's fine, right? Like, Peely's fine, but Jonesy's like just a dude.
I guess if I had to... I have a question for you guys now, going off of all the Smash Bros. Talk. Nintendo has demonstrated a pretty good sense of humor with Smash Bros., at least for one fighter per game. Like, Brawl brought Robin, Wii U brought the Wii Fit Trainer in, Ultimate brought the Piranha Plant in. What would be, like, a good...
Who'd you say Brawl brought in?
I used Rob for Brawl. I know there's like a kind of a history to that character
I said
too.
Rob, and I'm like, oh, dude, no.
Even Duck Hunt Dog kind of felt like a kind of jokey character to throw in, but yeah, then there's the Wii Fit trainer. There's Piranha Plant was definitely the most bizarre one out of all of them, because at least Wii Fit trainer and Rob represented. Oh yeah, I'd say Game & Watch was the GameCube one. I guess if you have to pick one from 64, Jigglypuff is the closest to a joke character. Jigglypuff.
Jigglypoof. Cheesy poofs.
But what would be, like, if I had to pick, like, a funny character to throw in, I think it would be really funny to, I already kind of said this, to put a Goomba in there. Just because it's like the easiest enemy to kill in any game ever, and it still kills people all the time.
Goomba Tower.
So yeah, I would say just like put a fucking Goomba in there. But like, what's some other like good, like, what would just be like a wild pick, like just like a weird? It could be either a joke pick or just like a why the fuck would you do? It'd be like if they threw Fang in, you know? Like I would love that.
That makes sense though.
I would love that, but it would just be like, out of all the Sonic characters, you picked this one from the Game Gear.
I have like 50. Hold on.
I'll hear all 50 of them. If you don't fucking do it, fuck it. It's Ekans. Ekans is going in.
Hear me out. Hold on. Hear me out. The guy from Donkey Kong.
Who's that?
Oh, Stanley the Bugman.
Yeah, Stanley the Bugman.
Oh yeah, I would I would love that. That would make me laugh.
Foreman Spike.
Bones.
That'd be hilarious.
Foreman Spike would be really funny. Yeah, I'd love. I would.
The Excite Bike guy, but he has to stay on the bike.
It would just be like Wario's like one move, but you can't turn it off.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who I would love? Give me Peacock from Skullgirls. I would absolutely adore her and her chaos.
Yes, that would be great too.
I think that was posted before I asked the wild character.
It was. Hold on. The problem is all the ones I'm gonna name are like old. The character from Clue Clue Land, Mappy. Give me Mappy.
Yeah.
That shit would be great.
Mappy.
I would be into that too. Those are like the type of characters I'd want to see more of, you know.
Bub and Bob from Bubble Bobble, or
right.
depending on who the hell you are. The viruses from Dr. Mario. I can go on for days.
I would love that too.
Let me put it this way: NES era characters just fucking. Oh, Wartime Mario from the Game & Watch Bomb Squad game.
What's the main guy from Golden Axe?
What? Which one?
It's like the guy with the beard. I forget his name. He's in Sonic for Hire.
I know who you're talking about. I don't know.
I forget his name off the top of my head, but I would love that one. Honestly, there would be a lot of Sega characters I'd like. You could throw a Monkey Ball character in there. You could throw Knights in there. You could throw the monkey that I always forget the name of. No, the one from the rhythm game.
Amigo?
Yeah.
I don't know his name. Holy shit. Give me the Jet Set Radio characters.
I got it.
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
Oh, what's that?
Il Piantissimo.
Who?
Yes. El Pentissimo.
Il Piantissimo.
Who is that again?
Mario Sunshine?
Yeah, that's the guy who's just dressed up as a Pianta.
Oh, yeah, that guy's funny. Gilius Thunderhead, yes.
What's funny is under the mask, he's just an Ocarina character.
That's what the point of the mask is. Yeah. I'm sorry for referencing Dream here.
I almost said Professor Egad, and I'm like, no, they could do that. Professor Egad would be kind of funny.
It's not unreasonable actually, because that would be like specifically Luigi's Mansion rep, and that's like a series they're continuing to go forward with. I think the Ghost Dog would also be.
I don't.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't been in Mario Kart yet.
Yeah.
They should just add Egad to Mario Kart.
They should. Add Egad and add the Ghost Dog.
They added Poochie from Yoshi's Island to the mobile game.
Add Poochie from The Simpsons to Smash Bros.
You know what? Oswald wouldn't be too crazy though, because Mickey and okay, so like I know that like saying the opening, like, I'm one of those people that doesn't want to open up like but like they had a video game, but like I think Mickey kind of is allowed to be in Smash due to the fact that like the 90s and like late 80s.
There's a lot of Mickey
had
games.
A lot, yeah, like to a point of where that was kind of something that like, and they were good ones too, tough but good.
Not that like
Oswald's possible.
I definitely wouldn't oppose to them doing that, but like the has there been a single Smash Bros. Fighters that started as anything other than a video game character yet?
No.
No.
I think that like it could be interesting for them to do that though, and I don't know if it might open up like a.
No, I think if they're gonna add any like non-video game character to Smash Bros, it's got to be Goku, right?
I would lean towards that. Yeah, that's like the most requested non-video game character. I almost feel like Dragon Quest was a compromise with that.
I think the thing that's funny about Goku is I don't want that, and it's not because I don't agree with Goku being in the game. It's just you do not understand that Dragon Ball fans will be absolutely mad if they nerf Goku, right? Right, like you do not understand how stupid this is gonna get the moment you add Goku, because you have to balance Goku, and Goku's not even like the most powerful anime character, period. All right, but like the fact that Goku will not play the way people expect will fuck the game up for a little bit.
Mickey himself from Epic Mickey would work. Yeah, the brush has a moveset. It'd be cool if they put Mickey in and then made Oswald a costume change, honestly.
For sure, but either way, what I'm trying to bring up is that, like, as much as people want to see Goku in there, I do not think people would understand and they would just not be happy with him. He's a character that, like, is the monkey paws character of where you add him and it'll pinch you off.
Can I tell you guys, like, a Sonic character that I think would be really neat, that I think most people would roll their eyes at, and I don't blame them, but I think this would be fun. I think you could make a really fun moveset, which is why I'd be up for it. If they just did classic Sonic, honestly. I'm purely thinking of that because I think the moveset could be really cool. And then you can have the rabbit as a costume change. Hey, I get why that. What?
I don't think that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I get.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
I get why people would want a completely new character and not just a different version of Sonic, but it's just like, I think I would like. I like modern Sonic a lot. I think classic Sonic would like, with a good moveset, he would like. I wouldn't play as the modern one anymore. You know.
Give me another Kirby character, and before you say, "Oh, what Kirby character?" Kirby doesn't have a lot.
Waddle Dee.
Waddle Dee, but like I think most of the villains
would be cool. There's that famous
Megalore.
one. Yeah.
Oh, Marks.
I think Megalore is the one I'm thinking. Maybe I don't know. It might be Marks.
Marks is the weird one that splits his face open, but and it gave me fucking trauma. But I think like you can
The
give
scary
a lot of,
one, yeah.
Yeah, Marks is a jester. Thank you, but the jester. But
Give me Banana D, Bandana D, or
Bandana D. Yes, Bandana D. But I think like the bosses would be really cool to have in there. Or even like a Yarn Kirby character. Prince Fluff would be a fucking good choice. Like I'm just saying, like I'd love to see another Kirby character, and it's just not. I get that, like it. You know what I think? Fuck that. Actually, give me Bronto Burt. That's what I want. I want the Fly character. That'd be so fucking stupid.
I want a WarioWare character.
Ashley
would be like the obvious one.
Who would be the obvious one?
Ashley
would be funnier.
Which one's?
Jimmy T would be funny.
I like
Jimmy
the
T
Afro
would be
guy.
Perfect. I think Jimmy T would be perfect. I really wanted Jimmy T to be Waluigi in real life.
Okay, so that's definitely the dancing guy then.
Yeah, 0/02. Yeah, that's perfect. I think because you could just do 0 technically, but I think when you said that, I thought Mona would be the obvious choice. Mona and like Ashley.
Mona would work too. I think Ashley would be everybody's would be the popular answer.
Yeah, but I think Jimmy
She's like the most popular, and she also has like magic powers, so it's like, yeah, no, that checks out.
Yeah, but I think what Matt said would work. Too bad, and I'm gonna say this again because I'm very mad that Waluigi isn't in WarioWare, and you can tell me whatever, but I really thought that that'd be the game he would be in. Would have loved it.
Yeah.
Just give me NES characters.
Give me Dig Dug.
Give me Dig Dug. Give me Dig Dug from Mr. Driller, the drunk dad Dig Dug, the glory hog Dig Dug. We need him to be nasty.
No, give me the main character of Takeshi's Challenge.
Takeshi.
Takeshi. Yeah.
I don't think the main character is supposed to be.
The element mages.
I don't know. God, I'm fucking it up.
I always thought it was supposed to be him, but I might not. I might just be like. There might be a lost in translation thing from internet discourse.
What is the most controversial character to be added if they do it? And it can be a character outside.
I think what would get like an extreme reaction from people outside of that fan base would just be if they started throwing Fire Emblem back in there, because I think people are still sour about that.
You know, I think that sucks is damn well they're gonna put another Fire Emblem character.
They probably will. Yeah, I think they'll do it too.
Like it's going to happen.
I don't really. Oh, the 3 Marge sisters then. The free mage. I just read that as the Marge sister. I'm thinking Marge, Patty, and Selma. They're the new Smash Bros. Fighters.
you know who would like upset people is if they added like the Rabbids, but not Rayman.
Yeah, although they have a bit more cred now because of Mario and Rabbids. I think that would be a little bit more frowned upon.
I think the Rabbids still would upset people.
I think you're right.
I feel like if people are mad about Fire Emblem, I think it's just one of those things of like, I get being mad at if they had a new Fire Emblem character, but I'm also like, it's a franchise that's still going. Just chill on that one. You know a character that I think would make a lot of people mad?
What's that?
I think it would be, and it's just because I think it'd be weird, as if it's just actually like Miyamoto or Reggie Fils-Aimé. Just actually the dude. Like, I think it'd be funny, but I think people would be upset.
Oh, actually, a character I would go crazy for in Kirby, DeRoach, the rat.
Yes, yeah, that'd be a good one.
I'm trying to think, what would be another character that people would freak out about?
They just had fucking Mauser from like Mario 3.
That would be amazing, though. Do me a favor, fucking finally play a Fire Emblem game.
I did.
Play through 3 houses.
I think that's the one I own. We could do a challenge mode on that.
Are you down for that?
Yeah, let's do Pokemon. Let's do one Pokemon game first.
Nah, dude, trust me. I think the thing that's funny about Fire Emblem is it's a really, really good franchise.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
I was enjoying what I played of it so far. I just didn't keep up with it. But I mean, that just happens with me a lot. Oh wait, I can't.
Like, if you like Dragon Quest and shit, you'll probably like Fire Emblem.
I think I was getting into it. I think that like Dragon Quest is. I don't think any of the Fire Emblem games are going to get me story-wise like Dragon Quest XI did based on what I know about them, but that doesn't mean I won't enjoy them. I think I would enjoy them. I think that Dragon Quest Fire Emblem's just it's balancing a lot of characters that are completely optional if you have like a connection with them or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that the thing is that you can get more personal with Fire Emblem characters than you can.
Yeah, that could be a good. That's a good point.
Like, you actually, cause see, like, Fire Emblem's great because, like, if the thing is that, like, you can get. Oh no, you're supposed to go to the Bill's computer, I think.
Oh, I did want to access that stuff over there.
I think so. Hold on, I'm not watching the right stream. But the thing is, like, with Fire Emblem, I know that, like, if you play the game and you learn to like the characters, you can absolutely devastate yourself because they can die.
Yeah, there is a way to turn that up. But I want to catch this one.
Like, don't do that in your first playthrough. But like, these are characters that like I would argue are better than Dragon Quest characters, only because like it deals with more serious topics and you get to learn more about them and their little quirks and
Oh.
Each character is a full-on fleshed out character that you get to know about, and in Three Houses it's great because you can either change their allegiances or you're just screwed. So characters that you like, you're gonna have to kill at some point if they're not on your team, because they will not change
Smash
allegiances
that
for
like
you,
button if
and
you
it causes
agree.
more drama and conflict. It depends on how much you get into it, but like, it's like if a Dragon Quest character turned heel on you halfway through, right?
Teleporter is
All right,
displayed
guys.
on the PC monitor.
Cats.
Yes, sir.
Sandra.
Hi, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not.
Which Mortal Kombat character are you adding to Smash?
Meat. I'll take that. I'll take you seriously. I think Meat would be hilarious. Because like no one remembers that character, and that character made me laugh so fucking hard. Because it's a character that's just in constant pain, but like, can I have Johnny Cage?
I mean, Johnny Cage would make a lot of sense.
I just think it'd be funny to have him, and like, I obviously, the thing that's stupid is I want to say like, oh, obviously Sub-Zero, but like,
Oh, the SS ticket.
I think
Sub-Zero or Liu Kang, or the villain, what's his name, Shao Kahn? No.
Shao Kahn. I'd say in terms of likelihood, it probably would be Sub-Zero, Scorpion. Those are like the top two. Then probably Liu Kang. Then I might say Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Maybe oh shit.
Oh.
The useless Thunder God.
Raiden?
Raiden.
The issue with Mortal Kombat is there's no true poster boy. Yeah, like Scorpion is on the covers, but Sub-Zero exists. Raiden is iconic. Liu Kang. That's just from Toon Buffoon.
What I would love is...
I can't believe how consistently useless Raiden is across all adaptations.
No, you know what you need is that if Raiden wins, Raiden needs to be in the game, but he needs to do that stupid laugh he does in the movie.
Maybe should have gone to the Poke Center before taking on this fight, but you know what? We're probably fine. We've been overtrained this entire game.
I think the thing is that it probably would be Scorpion or Sub-Zero. Hell, Sub-Zero and I believe Scorpion is coming to Fortnite. So, like, You know what? I'll answer your question. What Mortal Kombat character do I want? I want Batman. Batman from Injustice.
I want Leatherface.
The thing that's funny is I like Mortal Kombat, but like when they started adding horror characters, I'm like, you guys could have just made a horror fighting game, and I would have probably enjoyed that more. Like, you're halfway there, right? Like Freddy, I think Jason was.
Oh, fucking goddamn it!
The weird thing is, like, Freddy and Jason were not in the same game.
No, they weren't. But then there's like the Xenomorph, I believe, was in one.
Jason,
Terminator.
Leatherface, the Xenomorph, and the Predator were all in one game together.
Yeah. Are you fighting Team Rocket?
Yeah.
And you tried to throw a Pokeball at it?
I meant to do a potion and not a fucking Pokeball. And I accidentally hit Pokeball.
Okay, and that's what I was ranting about. Why the fuck can you throw a Pokeball at it? Why the fuck would the game waste your time?
It is weird that there's never been, like, an official, like, horror icon fighting game. I'm sure it's, like, it would be a pain in the ass to get the rights to all the characters. I get that. But, like...
It would be worth trying. I mean, there was
Jason, Freddy, Michael, Leatherface, Chucky's...
Because a lot of that's in Death by Daylight. Even did a fucking Stranger Things collab with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like
get the alien, get the predator.
It's not as hard as you think. I think also, I think the thing is, I hate to say this, but I like Mortal Kombat more for like the movie characters that show up.
All right.
Like
What?
I only bought the one because RoboCop showed up, and then like
Yeah.
Terminator and Rambo were in that same game, I believe.
I have a super specific question for you guys, but it's just to kind of keep playing with this conversation because we've got a lot of, as old as a conversation as what Smash Bros. Character you want is, we've gotten like a lot of conversation out of this, and I'm enjoying it. If you had to pick one character from PlayStation Battle All Stars Royale, whatever the fuck it's called, which one are you picking? You get to take one of. There's one character that gets the honor of being in both games.
Parappa the Rappa.
That'd be kind of fun.
Easy, no question. Like, the obvious pick is Kratos, right? Like, that's who you should pick.
I might go with Big Daddy. I think Bioshock is cool.
Big Daddy is also a really good choice.
Ratchet and Clank, Jack and
like,
Daxter, and
reasonable
Sly Cooper.
choices.
I think those like 5 would be like the best ones. I want to say Sly Cooper, but Kratos, yeah. Kratos.
See the problem.
Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank would honestly fit better than Kratos, I think. They would fit in with the Nintendo characters more.
The problem is Kratos is no longer that character anymore, so it probably wouldn't be Kratos since he's changed so much. My answer is Raiden.
See, yeah,
because Snake's already there.
Because Snake is already there.
Yeah, like it's probably like the one I want to see the most is probably Parappa, but like if we're gonna be honest, Nintendo would probably go Raiden. We could explain that one, even though like his game never. Hold on.
What do I do from here? I'm kind of I forget where to go next. I just did the Team Rocket fight.
Go straight down after that.
Maybe.
Do you have cut?
I don't have cut.
No, you don't get cut here.
Let me go back to the house.
Yeah, go through the house that you can just openly walk into and go out.
That's video games.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I think Kratos has changed so much. By the way, did you hear about that shit? Like, the creator of Kratos had a hissy fit because he grew up. Changed.
Okay, this is just down here.
And you know who should be in Smash Bros?
Who?
Sam and Max.
Oh, that'd be neat.
You know what I need? Listen, that's cool and all. Just give me another Sam and Max game instead. You gave me another Leisure Suit Larry game that I did not ask for.
Leisure Suit Larry for Smash.
Oh yeah, Leisure Suit Larry would be hilarious.
Him and SpongeBob interact with each other.
This is canon.
Yes. This isn't the Pokemon daycare, is it? It might be, actually. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Who should we let him raise? I might just give him... Jeffrey, I like. I got Jeffrey up a couple of levels just by letting him grind, although Cliff is also... Cliff is weak, but Cliff has water abilities.
Yeah, that makes sense for that. You know what's gonna happen, Michael? And you're gonna hear me cry about it. We've heard nothing from the Zelda movie, right? Next year's Zelda's 40th anniversary, right? That's when they're gonna announce the movie. That's when they're gonna drop a trailer.
That's when they're gonna break your heart.
That's when I'm gonna have a fit.
That's when they're gonna break Cass's heart.
Like, you can say what you want about the Mario movie. I can see the skepticism. But, like, live-action Zelda movie sounds scary to me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't...
Then I think, like, the director of Morbius is behind it, which I heard they did good things, but, like, you know...
Yeah, I don't know about Morbius director being involved in I don't know if I'd be happy with that, no.
Morbius is the greatest movie ever made as long as you don't watch it.
It's Morbin time. You know, what you just said works for any movie.
Morbius is the greatest movie of all time, and it will be true.
Actually, want a believable choice, Sackboy. Sackboy would actually be kind of neat. I didn't even think about Sackboy. I'd be okay with Sackboy.
Here's my like goofy character I want to see in Smash. MC Ballyhoo from Mario Party 8.
Yeah, that'd be fun. They throw in Bugcatcher, but all 3 of his Pokemon are Kukunas.
Yeah. I want the dice from I want the question mark block from Mario Kart to be a playable character. The rainbow one, the old one, not the new one. You know what I mean? Like the super old one from like Mario Kart Double Dash.
I want a Tamagotchi playable.
You know what? That's possible. Yeah. Because they're in like Mario Kart, the arcade games, which I played with.
Yeah, no, they're in the arcade Mario Kart.
You do not understand how I'm confused that they just have never ported. Like, I'm working on a video about that, of why they just didn't port the arcade ones to console. Because, like, those are fucking really good. Next time Michael or you guys come, we gotta go to the arcade that's here.
Yeah, we got to check out a cool barcade last time.
Yeah, no, that one was fun, but like, you know.
I definitely want to check out another one, yeah. Weedle.
If we're ever back in Texas, I do have a place I want to take you guys.
Absolutely.
I don't think I'm allowed in Texas.
Yeah, it depends on where you go. Stick to like Austin and Denton, you know.
I know I'm not allowed in Arkansas.
No, there's like it's called the Cidercade, and they have like 32 different types of cider. And also for like $20, they just let you go in and you can play like any of the games. There's like a shitload of video games for free. It's like Too Many Games where they just have all the arcade games set up on free play.
It's a fucking oh, that's neat. It's a fucking trainer that has a starter. That's a rare sight.
Okay, Matt, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's up with the smiley face? I never asked about it, and it's one that I've always wanted to ask. But what's up with the smiley face?
I don't know, I just started wearing a smiley face button in high school.
I was expecting like
That's
some
how it
kind
be.
of origin story, like, oh, you know, my mom gave it to me before she died, I don't know. And then I'd be like, your parents didn't die, and you'd be like, yeah, I know.
Rat-a-tat. Oh no.
Your parents didn't die, right? I'm not being an insensitive dick, right? Like,
No.
okay.
I just started wearing a smiley face button in high school. And whenever someone asked me, whenever I got asked why I was wearing it, I asked people why they weren't wearing one. So what's up with the no smiley face button, Cass? How come you don't wear one?
Because I'm depressed.
Oh, that's fair. A smile would be nice. Nothing in my life worth smiling about.
I hate losing.
Maybe don't suck then.
Sting is still paralyzed. Yeah, he is.
I don't know. He doesn't really look paralyzed, dude.
He seems fine. He did do a tackle just fine. Here, let's catch a poke. Let's see what kind of Pokemon are in these grasses.
He's just nothing but Beedrill.
Beedrill. Fucking Pidgey, of course.
Pokemon Beedrill edition.
Beedrill, ouch.
What is the dumbest joke that you've laughed at, or something somebody said that you laughed at? It's like ridiculously stupid, and it doesn't make sense, but like...
Oh man, there's too many examples. It's hard to pick something for that. There's probably something stupid I've laughed at tonight.
I'm just thinking of like in college, like one of the first times my friend and I got drunk together. He just like farted, and we like died laughing at that.
I actually do have a good drunk one. Where the first time I ever got drunk with my brother and his friend, and I was experiencing these feelings for the first time. And I just started, like, my brother was on the phone talking to his girlfriend or something, and I just walked up to him and like grabbed his sock and started pulling it off. And my brother's friend was laughing hysterically, and I was laughing hysterically. I don't know why.
Cartoon buffoon.
For me, it's the SpongeBob shitpost meme. We have come for your nectar. Y'all probably don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't, but that sounds right.
You don't? No, I know what it is, but I'm surprised.
Go, Pokeball. We're catching an Oddish.
So, what was yours, Michael? I cut you off. I'm sorry.
I just told a story.
No. Retell it.
I was drunk for the I was drunk for the first time with my brother and his friend. My brother, I was being very silly because it was my first time. Wait, I can't do numbers?
No.
Maybe I can. It'll probably still fit. Gave all our money to the odd ones out.
You son of a bitch. The one that I laughed at is my old co-host and other friend, which was ironically enough named Michael, for the original idea
the Boom
of what
playthrough
was, which was Virtua Bros. We were doing Mario Kart 8, and he just said, "You know that sound, that Mario Kart, that Waluigi, you know the sound that's being, you know how the go-kart makes the sound, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, and he's like, no, that's just Waluigi doing it. He's just so loud that you can hear it, and I laughed so fucking hard.
There was like one time where like I was with Tariq, my old buddy Tariq, and he I forget what the context was. I think I was playing a game, but just every single time I fucked something up, he would just go like, "Oh, Luigi!" Like he just did that. He did like such a good impression of it too. And that.
If I can call back to one of my old playthroughs, Sonic Boom, I just had dinner for the first time with Michael, and his family is like a weird, almost cult-like religious person.
I thought you were talking about me for a second.
No, see, that's the problem with having.
God damn it! Don't make fucking Wasnard fall asleep too. Go fuck yourself, fucking
But, like,
asshole.
I remember like the way they prayed almost was like. I don't even know, like in like a trance-like thing, and we had to wait a long time to eat. Like it was weird, and there's nothing wrong with like praying or anything. It's just it was like. So I remember him being like, "I am so sorry."
No, there's a difference. There's a difference between doing a prayer at dinner and being like creepy. Because I've witnessed, I experienced both growing up.
But like I have the aftermath recorded on Couch Co-op, not Couch Co-op, fuck, on Virtua Bros, and you can hear that I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird, and
Right.
I think my favorite. To go back to Couch Co-op, I think we even named the episode this. Michael made a funny sound, which was and and I laughed so hard because he edited it like 3 times in because it was weird. Oh, also we have the Carl moan because there was dead silence. Yeah, there was just dead silence, and then all of a sudden, because I think we're tired because we played these games for hours, so there's just dead silence with Sonic Boom, and all of a sudden,
I'll probably be streaming on Spiny tomorrow. I might even be doing it relatively early because I've got some more game capture footage and games to get footage of.
Capture.
Yes, and I might just stream it. So that might be pretty early tomorrow because I think tomorrow night I'm gonna be going back to work on Saturday. So I think tomorrow night I'm probably just gonna want to like kind of lay down and take it easy.
How early are we talking, my friend?
I'll message you in the morning. It's possible I'll start in the morning. If it's in the morning, it'll be like late. It's gonna be like 10 or 11. Like I'm not talking like 6 a.m. or anything. But I just kind of want to.
Around 12, I'll be able to join. If not,
I'll probably still be on by. If I start at 11, I'll still be on by 12. I'll send you a message. And I also could be full of shit right now. I could be saying I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna like wake up tomorrow and be like, I don't want to do that.
That's just me all the fucking time, dude.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I do plan on Define relatively early. Yeah, like, probably like somewhere, I'm gonna say for me it's somewhere between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. is like, I know it's kind of a big, I'm leaving that pretty open, like that's like kind of a big time gap, but it's not gonna be an evening stream, I guess. And
to clarify, me and Michael are in like New York time.
Yeah, Eastern Standard.
We're not like in New York.
I'm pretty.
We're
pretty close.
Stop! Don't dox yourself.
I'm gonna dox myself. Nah,
Michael, I'm gonna get you to like. Here's what we're gonna do, Michael. We're gonna put a speaker in your clothes. And you're not gonna talk, but like I'm gonna talk for you, and then you're gonna you're gonna meet a really friendly man, and I'm gonna start giving him your phone number, and then you're gonna come to the car angry.
Oh, that was funny.
Can I mention that I introduced you to Loiter Squad?
Yes, that was a really funny show. I enjoyed it a lot.
Can we like at least come back to it like one day?
Watch that again. No, I'm down to just watch it for fun. Like we did a TV dinners recording on it, but
can I ask Matt to join? Would that be fair?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Hey Matt, would you join us for Loiter Squad?
Sure.
Okay.
The way we're doing TV dinners now, by the way, Matt, like we're not like you're not excluded from that one now. We're kind of like, oh, let's just like do different like pair ups. So like there's actually like. We were talking about, like, fucking Citizen Kane references in The Simpsons. I actually have a Simpsons episode I'd like to show you for, like, a TV show movies episode. TV dinners episode, if you're down. Because I think you'd get a kick out of it. They did, like, a really funny Citizen Kane episode once. Do you ever see the episode where Mr. Burns is, like, trying to get his teddy bear back from when he was a kid? Oh, okay. Yeah. I might still be worth talking about, but... That one just has like one of my favorite endings to a Simpsons episode where like it's like Homer's like, well, we didn't get the money, but Mr. Burns is happy. Marge, is this a happy ending or a sad ending? It's just an ending, Homer.
Hey Michael.
What's up?
Next year is Pokemon's 40th anniversary.
Of course it is.
I'm not 40th, 30th.
Either of those times, I shall be in class or barely waking up for class.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure Pokemon came out like the same week one of my friends was born. There's no way this is 40 years.
Oh, I said 30.
No,
30 makes a lot more sense.
Zelda's hitting 40 next year.
Zelda, I believe.
Well, I mean, Mario's hitting 40 this year, and Nintendo's being very quiet about it. Which is weird.
Make Mario 2.
Make Super Mario in real life. Get it? and it doesn't count. The Bob Hoskins movie doesn't count.
Aw.
No, you know what?
Super Mario in real life.
Know what? You need to do a Disney remake of the Super Mario movie.
I'm definitely about to end this one. I think like I'm just trying to like get past all these people we're fighting, and then I'm ready for bed.
Michael, real talk. I was ready to end this a long time ago. So like I'm just hanging out, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm exhausted, but this has been a fun stream. This is just. I think this is a really good game to stream. Like I feel like I'm really. It's a lot easier to like talk and play this game than most games. It's like a really passive experience. But I also feel at home playing it, so I'm having a good time still.
If Michael, I need to add one of these. If we do Fire Emblem, can we keep this one to just a minimum because it is so story based?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, we can do that.
So YouTube almost chaptered my fucking video rate on its own.
Yeah, YouTube does
and
that.
I'm impressed.
Oh, like correctly. It did it correctly.
Yeah, I'm impressed that they almost did it correctly, but they fucked up because it was the intro, Mario's 10th, Mario's 20th, Mario's 25th, Mario's 30th. Year of Luigi. Year of Mario. You almost had it. You almost had it.
What gym, is this gym Electricity?
Is it Surge? I don't even think you faced him yet.
I don't
know.
It might be. It feels like it's about time for another gym, so it might be.
I mean, it is time, but I think you gotta do shit before you get to him.
Let me try.
I can edit the chapters, right?
Yeah, if you put your own time codes in.
Yeah, you have to put timestamps in the description.
Okay. Alright, I'll do that. I'll do that, because they're close. We calling it good?
Yeah, we went on for a few hours tonight. I think this is a good place to call it.
Alright, good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you, Toon Buffoon. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Cass.
Yeah.
I will talk to you guys later. Like I said, I'll be like I'll plan on it's not gonna be more Pokemon. It's gonna be just gathering footage for a video, but so I'll be like switching back and forth between like a lot of Sonic games. But we'll be doing some Wii stuff tomorrow, so that'll be interesting.
We're gonna do a lot of Sonic games, but we're not gonna release a last call because that's how it works.
Yeah. Anyway.
Last call.
I knew it was you, Spiny.
What'd you say to me?
I knew it was you.
I knew it was you.
You broke my heart, Spiny. You broke my heart.